Aries Collective. What's up, y'all? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope y'all are doing well. Let's get into your reading. All right, so what is this reading going to be called? I was going to do like their feelings for you, but like let's just do like where things stand between you two right now. Let's see who, and this is going to be from their perspective, obviously. Not to say your feelings won't come out, but let's see the signs that want to show up here for you. All right, so we got Libra. Your sister sign, we have Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Alrighty, y'all. Let me see what they want to start this reading. What kind of energy are they in right now? Some of these cards are really sweet. Some of them are not. So let's see where things stand with you two right now from their perspective. So this is their feeling. Make the call or text. They feel like they need to reach out. If you haven't been hearing from them. Now, obviously, they could be wanting you to make the call or the text. But it's your birthday season. So forget them. They need to call. All right. You got pregnancy in the future. This came out in the pre-shuffle. All right. So maybe this person is like, I need to pick up the phone. I need to call. Let's see what they want to say. Their current feelings for my Aries Collective. Make it good. It's their birthday. Don't come with no foolishness. Okay. It says, respect and honor the vows you made to one another. So this is their energy right now. Even if you're not married, that's just their promise, their word. They want to keep their word to you. What's next that you don't see coming? Their next move, action, their intention, if they don't act. Oh, it says, I want to apologize for breaking your heart. Okay. Only take that if it applies. That could be why they need to call you. What is the challenge? Challenge is, I am a runner, fearful, avoidant, attachment style. They're a runner, they're a track star. Okay, they're going to run away when it gets hard. So, I don't know, maybe this person ran away from you. I'm going to put these cards back. And let's get the final card. What is the outcome? This is just the near future. I mean, if you want to look at it as this week, that's fine. But the near future. What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome? I am impressed and very proud of you and all your many accomplishments. Okay. Then it says, I am very serious about you. I am in deep regret. I wish I could undo the damage I caused. I am in a vulnerable state right now. I am feeling sensitive and I don't want to project my issues onto you. And they wanted you to continue to chase them. When you didn't, they began to resent you. So maybe this is why they say make the call, text. They want you to reach out, even though they're in a vulnerable state, which may be why they're not reaching out. Okay, it says I messed up a good thing. But let's get into these cards. Okay, what is respect and honor the vows? So if you are married and you're just going through a difficult time with your spouse, they're wanting you to come to the table and make things fair. For both sides, for both people, for both parties. Okay. Could also be that they didn't respect the vows. Yeah, this is an apology, the Page of Cups. This is a call, a text. It is a small gesture. It usually is going to be something very thoughtful. And it always gives me like it's the thought that counts. Because it's such a small gesture that sometimes it's just the thought that counts. Sometimes it might be somebody texting or calling and saying, look, I'm not going to hold you. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, I recognize where I was wrong. And maybe there's not a long drawn out conversation that comes after that. But just at least honoring, hey, you did something wrong. You know, but this is definitely a small message, usually out of the blue. So it does feel like this person is thinking about reaching out. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, the King of Swords, they definitely want to talk. And this does talk about respecting your partner. And it says respect and honor the vows that you've made to one another. They feel like they're in deep thought. This King of Swords, though, is decisive and his sword is down. And for me, I read that as I'm about to make a move. I've made my decision. So these are both communication. Yeah, because they may be in the doghouse right now. You could be dealing with an Aquarius very strongly. Okay. This could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. But this 5 of Pentacles with the Fool card is like, I want to wipe the slate clean. Let's start over. Somebody can have an Aquarius Mercury placement. But you got Aquarius here. You may get a message online on social media from this person. If it's not a text or a phone call, it's coming on social media. Okay. I want to apologize for breaking your heart. It's their next move. The 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this person is saying, y'all definitely look like y'all are showing up as married or very heavily committed, like a high level of commitment here. I don't know if you two have been talking about starting a family, because you know the 3s do represent 2 people becoming one through marriage, through a baby. This is a card of possibly conceiving, pregnancy, and you see the family. 10 of Cups is a pregnancy card as well. Could be in addition to the family. There's a little girl here. Maybe you're already pregnant, or maybe you have a daughter with this person. But you got Pisces Mars and you got Capricorn Mars. Some of you work with this person. You met them at work. You do the same kind of work. Or maybe this is even somebody wanting to do like marriage counseling. Sometimes I see the 3 of Pentacles as the third party. Like helping to negotiate a situation between 2 people, to mediate a situation between 2 people. It is a learning curve. So it could be that this person is like, I'm ready to come back home to my happy home. Or they're ready to start a family with you. They're ready to be more serious. They're ready to honor those vows. Okay, 3 of Pentacles is, I want to cooperate. I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to be all about myself. I want it to be about the benefit of everybody. Me, you, our child, you know, if you have one. Now, like I said, if it has been like, okay, we don't agree about starting a family, or maybe somebody's pregnant and the response wasn't what they wanted it to be from the partner, then it's like now this person has been thinking about it like I was wrong. Okay, so what is I am a runner, fearful, avoidant, attachment style? Yeah, because they could be an air sign. Don't have to be, but they could be an air sign, and air signs can sometimes come across as aloof. Okay, yeah, you got the moon here. So this is fear. This is avoidance. This is like past relationship trauma or fear of the unknown. Like a subconscious belief that this person has. Could be a Cancer or Pisces. A past relationship could have messed them up as well. Or they just have fears about the connection. And then the 5 of Wands. I feel like this is an internal conflict with this person. Could have put you in competition with other people. Could be that as well. Could even be something about their family, their friend circle. And that's Leo energy. Leo Saturn. Okay, so what is the outcome here? I am impressed and very proud of you and all your many accomplishments. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person is saying you inspire them. They get a lot of inspiration from you. Especially maybe the way that you handle your business affairs, your money, you know, the practical, material, earthly matters. They can feel like you're a very fired up person. You're very passionate. Some of you recently lost weight or something, or you've been taking better care of your health. And this person is like, I see that and I'm very proud of you. Yeah, and they also feel like you're healing. Aquarius energy again, and the Temperance card. Yeah, this person definitely desires reconciliation. Could be a Sagittarius and Aquarius, and then you have Cancer, Mercury with the 3 of Cups, which is another 3, and that is communication. Okay. So the 3s represent creativity, development, communication, groups of people working together, feeling supported. So I definitely feel like this person is like, I'm ready to reconcile with you. I feel like we can come back together. We can make things better. Maybe they want to take you out. So this call that's coming in could be to celebrate your birthday. This is celebrations, birthday celebrations, things like that. So if you haven't heard from them, it does look like they want to heal. And this is a lot of regret about whatever it is they did. They could feel like you're holding a grudge. This could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. The King of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is here. So I definitely feel like this could be somebody's husband or wife. And they're like, look, this is too much. We've invested too much in each other to just throw it all away, okay? Let me get messages from your person. I always forget to get the music deck out. I'm going to get it because I'm going to give y'all some channel songs. I mean, this is called Messages and Music Tarot, right? And I always forget the music. All right, let's see. Messages from them to you. All right, it says intensity. Our connection is so intense, and sometimes that scares me. My feelings for you overwhelm me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. That's the Temperance card. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. This one jumped out too. It says hopeful. That's the star. I know we will be together again. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. That's the Fool. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. That's the Page of Cups energy. Okay, now you can have age on your person or just more experience in love, okay? More healthy experience in love. Some of you are going to find yourselves getting pregnant when you reconcile, if you're not already. You have endure. I've been trying to suppress the pain of not having you around. And then the bottom of the deck, you have promise. I'm hearing Sierra promise. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Go listen to that song by Promise. Promise. By Sierra called Promise. That's your channel song. We're going to leave it there. All right. It says, I wish you knew how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise you I will make things right between us. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be making a call. Let me still get my song deck for y'all. Even though I said Sierra promise, I want to get y'all an actual song. Hold on. Okay, y'all, let's see what song comes out for you. All right, let's see. We have No Scrubs by TLC. Rejection, high standards, and know your worth. I mean, the King of Swords is somebody that has very high standards. You could be dealing with that kind of person. So TLC is Taurus, Pisces, Gemini you could be dealing with. I'm going to just give y'all all these songs because they all jumped out. You got Daydreaming by Tatiana Ali, who's an Aquarius. You got Window Seat, Erykah Badu. This is Travel, Distance, Hermit Mode, Soul Searching, Solitude. She's a Pisces, but that's also Virgo energy. It says, I'm frozen in time. It's more than you. I'm sorry. It's more than just you being a dime. I see the other half of me when I look in your eyes. Okay. This song is called To Know You. And the person is Gift of Gab. I don't even know who that is. Why did I write this down? But this person is a Libra, and that is your sister sign. I'm frozen in time. It's more than just you being a dime. I see the other half of me when I look in your eyes. Okay. So they see you as a perfect 10. All right. It says, and I am telling you, I'm not going. Okay. Jennifer Holiday, she's a Libra as well. You have, you don't know what you did to me. Your body lightweight speaks to me. I don't know what you did to me. Your body lightweight speaks to me. Y'all know that's Chris Brown, Under the Influence, Taurus. Okay. I like that song. We have I Can Love You by Mary J. I was channeling another Mary J song, but I forgot what it was. But she's a Capricorn. Okay. They say I can love you better than he or she can. I don't know if that means anything to you if you're in a third party situation. If you got two people. But if so, that's what they wanted to say, y'all. All right, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Taurus Collective. Excuse me. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this reading. Where do things stand between you and your person? I heard the name Santos. Like, somebody could be Hispanic. The last name Santos. I started hearing Ludacris Stand Up. He's a Virgo. He's married to a Taurus too. You could be dealing with a Virgo. What's that song about? Stand up. You could be dealing with a stand-up person. That could be a Leo. That could be a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini. Or maybe somebody feels like they need to stand up. Or maybe they want you to. I don't know. Let's see. Where do things stand between you two? What are their feelings for you right now currently? Where do things stand from their points of view? Even though your feelings could come out as well. So let's see. Where do things stand? I'm going to take one as the bottom of the deck. Rethink this connection. Okay. So that's what they're doing right now. They're rethinking this connection. It says this connection is over. Okay. Why are they coming with the foolishness? Let's see what's going on with this person. Why are their feelings showing up this way? This person is heartbroken. Now, maybe they're rethinking breaking up. I don't know. Let's see. 3 shuffles. All right. Their feelings right now. It says someone is in distorted masculine energy. Okay, maybe they need to stand up. Maybe they need to be a stand-up man. I don't know. Could be an Aries. What's their next move? So some of you could have called it off. Their next move, it's too many. Their next move is, I wasn't totally invested in you because I was still enjoying the company of others. Interesting. That's not a move. Yeah, they can keep this. Okay, what is the challenge? We already see the challenge. The challenge is them. Unless they're saying this about you. Just take it how you need to. Challenge is, how many chances are you going to give them? So they feel like you keep giving them chances. Or flip it how you need to. Okay, maybe not learning a lesson. This person could be like, man, how is Taurus accepting the bare minimum from me? They deserve so much better. What's the outcome here? It better not be nothing lovey-dovey after all of this. What's the outcome here? Never allow someone to tell you they don't want you more than once. Okay, listen. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is your person. They're like, you know what? Why do I keep giving Taurus a chance to hurt me? I mean, because we're looking from their perspective, even though, like I said, it could be your feelings. You're going to have to play with it. Flip it how you need to. It says, I still desire my ex from time to time. It's a comfort zone I need to abandon. Y'all, I get high off of the attention I receive from others. Oh, yeah. I am a master manipulator. I'll say and do anything to get what I want. I miss making you laugh. I always ask myself, what does he or she see in me? See what I mean? You can have anyone you want. Why me? I don't mean to sound insecure, but I really don't know what you ever saw in me. I'm caught up in a situation I don't know how to get out of. Don't waste your Jesus Christ. Don't waste your time and energy on potential. You've done your work. Your true partner will show up healed. And I will always love you. Is that it? I'm stubborn and I hold grudges. Now, obviously, that could be you. But you could also be dealing with a person who feels like that. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of these cards back. They already said what they needed to say. And they wasn't saying shit. This is terrible. Like, what are you talking about? Don't nobody want to hear this mess? Yeah, so for some of you, this person, you know, I believe that if you would continue to deal with them, they probably will keep running in and out. And like I said, they could be saying this about you, so flip it how you need to. Who's in distorted masculine energy? What does that mean? Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody is a player. They still in their whole phase. That's Sagittarius energy. Now, they could be saying that you come across as non-committal. It doesn't have to be them. Just play with it however you need to. There's no direct way I can make these be whatever I want to make them be. I'm looking at how they feel, where things stand, but they could be seeing the error of their ways and you know, saying this about themselves. Maybe that's why they need to stand up, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is very insecure. May not show up that way. May show up as somebody that's, you know, jumping in bed with a lot of different people, very sexually undisciplined, reckless. But it's based on an insecurity, you know. And sometimes when the Knights come out in reverse for me, I feel like this talks about being in the prime of your life. But sometimes it feels like distorted masculine energy is this person is old enough where they shouldn't still be in their whole phase. You would imagine somebody in their 20s, you know, still figuring themselves out. But once you hitting 40 and 50, if you still acting like that, it's like, okay, when you going to grow up? You know, this is very cocky, arrogant kind of energy. Maybe somebody that looks young, still looks good. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. But all of that, you know, trying to be a charmer and a player, it's like, baby, grow up, because you old. And these young girls don't want you. Page of Swords reverse, yeah. So this is like the silent treatment. That represents the evil eye, y'all. So I don't know if somebody is holding a grudge with you, maybe because you cut them off. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They could be younger than you. You got fire and air. You got two people cards here. And these are the signs that we are not naturally compatible with. Yeah, there's no communication. And I do feel like this person is trying to stay away. For a lot of you, it's because they like to keep running back to an ex or just people from the past. Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yeah, communication is blocked because they like being single, whoever this person is. They still have that fear of missing out on something. So you got Leo, Mars, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy here. So I don't know if you've blocked them. They've blocked you. There's been a conversation that made you two kind of put your walls up. This is definitely holding a grudge, being very stubborn. And some of you are just like, I can do bad all by myself. Or they feel like their life Yeah, they still showing up as the Page of Wands. You got the King of Cups and the Emperor. You know, Taurus, I'm gonna be honest with you. This person gonna come around. But will you still want them based on these cards? No. Do I blame you? Now, some of them may reach out to you sooner than later because they may still be trying to test you. What is I wasn't totally invested in you because I was enjoying the company of others as their next move. So this is what they're planning to do. Yeah. This is keeping the options open. Scorpio, Venus, Knight of Swords, Fastest Night, which is somebody that's impulsive, in and out of your life, hot and cold. The Sun. They could be very attractive, in the Four of Pentacles. Listen, deep down inside, Taurus, this person has a wound from childhood. They need to do some inner child healing. They're holding on to something that doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay, this could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. I'm seeing Leo energy here, Capricorn energy here. Gemini energy is here, Gemini Saturn anyway, and then Scorpio Venus. So yeah, this is definitely somebody that likes to run back to other people. It's not just one person, there's many other options here. They definitely could be very attractive with the Sun here. They can have a very magnetic personality, and I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Sometimes the intrigue, the pull to this emotionally unavailable person is just like wanting to tame them, wanting to get them to choose you, like an accomplishment. Maybe it feels like a challenge, or maybe this is what they're doing. What is the obstacle here? How many chances are you going to give them as the obstacle? The Fool. Being foolish. Taking them back. Wiping the slate clean. We can start over. We can start over. We can start over. You know, Aquarius energy. And the World card. And that's funny because this is the start of the Fool's journey and this is the end of the Fool's journey. It's like a cycle that keeps repeating between you two. Just when you think it's over, there's unfinished business, because the challenge would be these two cards in reverse. The Fool in reverse is recklessness. It is spontaneity. It is the energy of being very selfish, not caring about the next person, but just all about yourself. And then the World card in reverse means that there is some loose ends. There's like a lack of closure, a lack of completion to the cycle. Could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus, or a Capricorn person. Okay, so that's what it is. You both still have a sense of like wondering what's going on with each other when things cease to, like the communication stops. And there's always like this open door, you know, policy where they can just come back in like a revolving door. So never allow someone to tell you they don't want you more than once is the outcome. Now remember, they could be feeling this way about you. You have to flip it however you need to. The Emperor. Okay, Aries energy. You could be on the Aries Taurus cusp. We're dealing with an Aries. And you got the Lovers in reverse. Yeah. So that means it's not a vibrational match. Could be a Gemini. And some of you might just be making an executive decision here to really cut this person off for the final time. This is divine masculine. You got distorted masculine. Maybe your divine masculine is trying to come in and maybe you're still holding on to a person here. Maybe even just sexually. Maybe they try to maintain a sexual relationship. Maybe even as a means of control. Because the Lovers in reverse could be the sex still good, but ain't nothing else there. Yeah. It's like misaligned values with another person. It's just like the vibe is just not there anymore. Yeah, the Hermit card is here with the Three of Swords. So I do see some of you pulling away from this. Now, this person could be very heartbroken right now. You do have the broken heart, but this connection is over. This is the broken heart card. Libra, Saturn, and then Virgo energy here, which is a lot of soul searching. Trying to really figure out, how did I get here? How did I end up in this relationship? There's going to be other people coming into your life, though. You got a lot of attention coming. A lot. Oh my God, a lot of attention. You can start getting a lot of like DMs or messages from people online, especially if you have an online platform here. You show up as the Queen of Wands every time. I tell y'all, I don't know why we are always the Queen of Wands. That is so crazy. That's my favorite queen, though. Aries, Mars energy. You got Leo, Jupiter here, which is my social media card. Both of these cards talk about being in the limelight and the spotlight. And the Eight of Wands is a lot of like messages, calls, texts. Now, like I said, this person could be trying to reconcile with you. It could be a Scorpio, like somebody missing you. But I'm telling you, Eight of Wands is like being swept off of your feet. Six of Wands is attention. Queen of Wands is a concubine. So it could be like I'm coming back to try to test you again. So just keep that in mind. Let's get messages from this raggedy person because they just pissed me off. Unless it's you, Taurus. And if it's you, you piss me off, because don't treat people like this. But anyway, it says changing. I am working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to do necessary changes in my life. Now, what might be happening, Taurus, is you may be inspiring them. You know, the Queen of Wands she is an inspiration to other people. It could be the way you're centering yourself, making yourself the main character here. That could be pulling this person back to you. Maybe they are trying to level up here, but this could be saying that you're no longer going to be attracted to them when they come back, because you're like, you already showed me you don't want me. This person could stay in the gym a lot. They could be a boxer. It says hopeful. I know we will be together again. See, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive me for the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. Yeah, I mean, the Page of Swords in reverse, definitely immaturity. This could be a person that breaks their promises to you a lot. Page of Swords is somebody that's all talk, no action. Definitely giving solid treatment, ghosting. Yeah, I mean, that could be how things ended between you two. That is my ghosting card, the Hermit card. Somebody that just withdrew. You have blessed. You have a message of love coming. I'm thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I miss you every day and night. I am curious to know what you have been doing, how your day is going by without me. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I'm feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I will, I promise. And we have blessed. Are you pregnant? Somebody could be pregnant. I am blessed beyond the measure to show beyond the measure. Okay, to share such a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. I mean, you have the Emperor here, and this would be like the Empress because she's pregnant. So it could be that somebody is in distorted masculine energy and they are trying to like work out some stuff. But, you know, listen, that doesn't mean you got to take them back. Wanting. I am feeling the urge towards you. I can't help wanting you sexually. That's the Queen of Wands. Your energy excites and allures me. I want to touch you. I am craving for you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Please come home, baby. Let's get a channel song. Look at this. I Get Lonely by Janet. You're dealing with another Taurus. You know what I feel? If they are sleeping with other people or something, ain't nobody doing it like Taurus. Y'all already know. Baby, we are an experience. Okay? It ain't just sex with us, baby. Your soul gonna be touched. All your senses going to be stimulated. Baby, you're going to get up and be like, oh my God, I felt that in my eyeballs, my eyelashes. What's the channel song? It says, no matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you. Nelly and Kelly dilemma. Okay, so look, that's what I'm saying. They with somebody else and they think about you. Could be a Scorpio or an Aries. I feel like I want to pull a couple more songs like I did for Aries. We're not just going to do one song. We all deserve more than one song. What else they want to say? Oh, Raggedy Self. Closer by Guapale. Chasing dreams, building blocks. She's a Cancer. Growth and expansion, momentum, progress, success, patiently waiting, and almost there. That's the Three of Wands. That's Aries energy, but she's a Cancer. So you could be dealing with either. I wonder if your person is not feeling empowered to reach out because maybe their money is tight. You know, this gives me a person that might hook up with people to take their mind off of their failures and other aspects of their life. Maybe when things stabilize for them, they will be a better partner. It says nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You got to have something if you want to be with me. Okay, well, that might explain why you got this Four of Pentacles here. They like, I don't have enough to take care of Taurus. My money tight. They could drive a nice car. You know what I get? Like somebody on the outside that look like they got it together, but they really don't. Billy Preston, nothing from nothing. Virgo. And y'all know I just saw recently, I don't know how true this is. I don't know if this mean nothing to nobody, but Billy Preston came up on my YouTube, a short. And it said he was one of Little Richard's lovers. Allegedly. Virgo. Remember I started off talking about Ludacris. And you know what's crazy? When I said that, what card? Oh, I was looking at this. I was looking at the colors here, and I was like, is somebody in the LGBTQ community maybe hiding it? That could be for some of you. I don't know. I mean, you got the third party card here with the Hermit card. Yeah, for some of you, you know they keep running back to an ex. Like when they get quiet, you could just assume that that's what they're doing. And that's probably what they're doing. Okay, 2 more. It says, I know you like to think you don't stink, but lean a little bit closer. See, roses really smell like boo boo boo. Outcast roses. Gemini on Aquarius. I feel like that's how you feel towards them. I know you like to think you. Okay, what else? So they're telling you they want you to smell your own stuff, like you're not perfect, but listen, I feel like that could be what you're saying to them. All right, it says addicted to love, Robert Palmer. Yeah, love addict. Codependency, obsession, and captivated. He was on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. I didn't even know he had passed away, but he did. So he was on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. And then you have Do You Remember Me by Jill Scott, who's an Aries. But this song is Scorpio energy, Scorpio Mars. Abandoned, feeling unloved, sad, pining away, and nostalgia. Yeah. So it's been disappointing. I can see why. Oh, look. So he has addicted to love. And then on the other side, simply irresistible. I didn't even realize that was... They kind of sound alike, don't they? I don't know. Anyway, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I'll see you all next time. Peace. Hey, Gemini Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards for you and see what you need to hear. Where do things stand between you and the person on your mind? From their perspective, obviously your feelings could come out, but what are they feeling right now currently for you? In general, overall, it says the only stalker is you. Okay, so this is them saying this about themselves. Okay, they're waiting to hear from you too. You two may not be speaking a lot right now. You're both waiting for the other one to reach out. But they feel like they're wanting it more than you. They feel like they're stalking you. Now, listen. What might be happening is, say this person reached out to you, you didn't get back to them. They're like, damn. They keep checking their phone like, well, is Gemini going to come back with something? Do they still know I exist? Okay, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Oh, you know what? I've been forgetting to pull the signs. The possible signs you'd be dealing with. I forgot for Taurus. Well, let's see what you get here. You got another Gemini. Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, and Scorpio again. Okay, y'all. You could be dealing with someone who's a mechanic, or maybe somebody needs to take their car to get checked, serviced. Something about somebody's car insurance might be significant, or maybe you're dealing with somebody that works in car insurance. I have no idea what any of this means. Some of you are 42, 45, 50, and some of you could be born in the year 83. Or 1980. Okay, so let's see. What are their current feelings for you? You're magnetic, but not everything you attract is a vibrational match. Huh. That's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, or another Gemini for some of you. But magnetism is fire sign energy. Usually Aries, so you could be dealing with fire sign, namely in Aries, but also the vibrational match would be like the Lovers. We're gonna have to play around with that, because I don't know why I'm feeling there's something going on with your person where they're wondering if you really want them as much as they want you. I don't know what that's all about. And it could be something with communication with this blue here. That's the throat chakra, which you all represent the throat chakra, third house. Okay, so let's see. What's their next move? This man has on a blue shirt, almost the same color as my card on TV. And the woman beside him has on pink. That's funny, blue and pink. Their next move is, don't assume they're happy without you. They're not. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, why does this person feel like they're jumping to conclusions that you are like frolicking around happy and you don't want them? Somebody could be from DC, Minnesota, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's see. What's the challenge between you two? Them jumping to conclusions for some reason. Although it saddens me being away from you, I am so proud of you finding the strength to walk away. So maybe you're giving this person space right now for some reason. And they're like obsessing over you, and they wonder, I don't know, man. They're not able to let you go as much as you're able to, like, disconnect. And y'all know y'all are mutable, and Geminis can disconnect kind of quickly. You know, y'all know how to compartmentalize. I'll put it like that. I won't say that it's always easy for a Gemini, because I have Geminis in my family, and baby, I didn't have to pull up with one of my cousins that wasn't ready to disconnect. She wasn't ready to disconnect. She was ready to connect, okay, in a different way. So I don't know. Okay, what's the outcome here? I love her. I love me a Gemini. Okay, so let's see. What is the outcome here for you two? So is there a third party situation? Because it's make me think about my cousin that day. I had never seen her like that. I was like, oh my God. Okay, the outcome is someone needs to open up and let the other into their heart. Open up and let me into your heart, baby. Because you got the key. Y'all know that song? And let me where I wanna be. I don't know what it is. I don't know who sings the song. I have no idea. But anyway, it says, I am stressed the F out. My financial situation is causing me grief right now. Temptation is plaguing someone. Choose wisely. It says, pay attention to your gut feelings. They are usually spot on. But I feel like somebody's gut feelings are not spot on. And I don't think it's you, unless this is you. It says, I have very bad habits I would be embarrassed for you to find out about. And I'm thinking about popping the question soon. You have taught me a major lesson about love and loss. I am a better person since meeting you, and I wish I had chosen you instead. Oh, I have major trust issues from my past or my youth. Okay, y'all. Your person is really good in bed. Don't know why I need to say that, but they are. But you know what I feel? There's still an insecurity with them. I don't know if it's from a past relationship or what. And y'all can flip this if y'all need to, because it could be how you feel. But that's the energy I'm picking up as what's going on between you two. What's happening here with this? You're magnetic, but not everything you attract is a vibrational match. Now, that could be that they chose someone. Maybe they're like, I wish I had met you sooner instead of this other person. What does this mean? You got the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. This is Taurus Mercury, but it could be a Taurus Virgo or a Capricorn. Show me more. The Star. Aquarius energy. What happened to my card? Oh my God, it's torn. Oh, that's not cool. I just got these cards not even a week ago. Give me two more. So an Aquarius person or a Taurus Virgo Capricorn person. The Page of Cups in reverse. There's an insecurity here. Could even be something that stems from childhood. Or they're feeling neglected and they're in their feelings about it. Sometimes this is a person that's like having emotional meltdowns. That's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody, unless there's a child involved or something, I don't know. What? Give me one more. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh my God. Okay, so you got the Seven of Cups. They feel like you're dealing with other people. Excuse me. Maybe they got with somebody when they were younger. Like maybe they got married at a young age or something. They made an investment in somebody. Because I feel like there's something internal going on with your person. If it's not that though, this person is very hopeful about a connection with you. With the King of Pentacles and the Star card. Now that could be that it just needs to take time. Maybe they're still healing something, working through something. Maybe a child or children is involved. And they're just kind of like weighing their options and, you know, trying to choose wisely, because this is smoke and mirrors. So I do feel like though there is something here about an insecurity in this person feeling like you're seeing other people. You two may not be talking with the Page of Cups in reverse. Maybe somebody even owes the other an apology, because the Star card comes after the Tower, which usually means that there's a Tower moment happening. But that could be something going on in your life, their life individually. There's some sadness here. This Page of Cups, he looks sad even in the upright, but I feel like there's something here about somebody feeling insecure. You know, the Page of Cups in reverse is very image conscious. He likes to impress other people. And when he feels like he can become mean. He can become, you know, very distorted. Sometimes that's even like drug abuse or, you know, certain vices. I don't know if this person has been SA'd before. I don't know. Or maybe it is their financial situation. Maybe they are an entrepreneur, a boss, and they're like trying to stay optimistic about something, because it says my financial situation is causing me grief right now. Maybe they're trying to come up with some alternative, some other options or something regarding their money. That's a funny one. Why is my card all ripped up like that? That's bothering me. I think I'm about to have to reach out to them and tell them, hey, listen, I just bought these cards. Why is my card all ripped up? I didn't do anything to rip it up. You could be dealing with a person who's very focused on work. Maybe you even work with them. I don't know if this is like a supervisor to you, because the King of Pentacles is usually going to be somebody in a position of authority. He doesn't like to take risks. He doesn't like to take gambles at all. He's very structured. He's very disciplined. He is very generous. I feel like there's a lot of good feelings here. I don't feel like whatever this toxic feeling I'm feeling is about you. I don't. I feel like it might be a projection. Like if they're feeling insecure because of something they're going through. And like I said, the Tower comes before the Star card. So unless they had a financial hiccup and that's what they're trying to heal from, it's some kind of practical approach they're taking to something. You know, I feel like they want to talk to you, but maybe you two are giving each other space right now. Let's move on. It says, don't assume they're happy without you. They're not. And that's showing up as what's next for you two. They should not be assuming, because I think they are wrong. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, that's trust issues. And the card here said that. What did it say, y'all? I have major trust issues from my past or my youth. What did I say? This is somebody's childhood. They've been cheated on before. They've been cheated on before. You put it on them. They put it on you too. Y'all put it on each other, right? They hold on to that because something about hooking up with you was healing for them with the Star card, right? But that still doesn't take away somebody's insecurities, because there's something here that this person struggles with. There's like they're jumping to conclusions that maybe you're being sneaky, maybe you're doing something underhanded. Why are they feeling like this? This is like somebody watching you as well, so maybe they're watching you. Watching me. Okay, come on. We got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus Moon, you got the Queen of Swords. Yes, she has been hurt before. This is the person that forgives but doesn't forget, okay? Could be a Libra. Somebody on the Virgo Libra cusp. And then you got the Strength card in reverse, which is insecurity, y'all. Leo energy. Somebody here is wondering if you're giving your time, your energy, your essence, your body to somebody else. Why are they so insecure? It's because of something their ex did to them. Or maybe they're going through a divorce. She is a divorcee. So maybe this could be money. This could be like a divorce affecting them. They get in their head a lot. A very logical person, but they're being illogical right now because of an insecurity and trust issues. Okay, what is the challenge between you two? Although it saddens me being away from you, I am so proud of you for finding the strength to walk away. You got the Seven of Wands. Leo Mars energy. They're not as strong as you. I don't know what that means. No, I won't say not as strong. They're not as adaptable as you. They could be a fixed sign. They could be an earth sign. They could be a water sign. Well, water can be kind of flexible as well. You got the Two of Cups here. Yeah. Is somebody going through a divorce? Not you and they. Well, for some of you, maybe you put more focus on yourself, because the Two of Cups as a challenge will be in reverse. And that does talk about focusing on yourself, taking your attention away from a connection, disconnecting from somebody, maybe tension, or like feeling like there's a misalignment here. And it says that everyone you attract is not a vibrational match. Are they fighting with somebody in court or something? Because that could be what this is. And maybe you say, you know what, I'm going to let you work that out and kind of back down. Like, I'm not going to fight for you. I'll let you deal with what you're dealing with, and I'll let it be. Sometimes I just think Seven of Wands is being on the defense. I just see like somebody possibly in court, and I do see money being handed over here, and I see these scales of justice. So it does give me, especially with this Libra energy, which is the same woman in the Justice card. It just gives me that there could be something going on like that, and she is a divorcee. Let's move on. What's the outcome here? Someone needs to open up and let the other one into their heart, okay? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. That's opening up your heart. You cannot make it up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's a lot of love and feeling. Look at this. Water is pouring right onto these flowers, watering these flowers. And I'm noticing the flowers here as well. I feel like whoever you are dealing with, they really love that you're independent and you don't need them. That's why they're saying the only stalker is them. They could be watching you. Like I said here, they could very well be watching you. I don't know what y'all got going on. This is interesting. Okay, give me a couple more. The Empress. That's the heart. Altruism. That's unconditional love. Taurus, Libra energy. So look, somebody really is like in love with you. I think I told y'all last time, somebody might be ready to say, I love you. Spirit is saying they're waiting to hear from you too. You're both waiting to hear from each other. Okay, Taurus, Libra energy. What you got here? You got the World card. That's closing the deal, leveling up in a relationship. And the Five of Swords in reverse is reaching a compromise. Okay, so it could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or a Capricorn person. Maybe you haven't spoken in like 5 weeks or so. 7 weeks, 5 weeks, a couple of weeks. For some of y'all, it's only been a week. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. I told you, you put it on them. Aries, Mars energy, the Two of Wands. Aries, Mars energy could be at a distance. It's like this person is really driving themselves crazy, y'all. Gemini, Mars energy, unless it's you, because that is Gemini energy. But this is like somebody imagining worst case scenario. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you get a lot of attention online. If you do something online, you got visibility online. But they feel like you a hot girl, hot boy. You get a lot of attention. This is the it girl. She's main character. And then this globe is here. So again, it could indicate doing something online or that you're at a distance. And they're like, what are you up to when I'm not around? They could watch your social media a lot. Let's get messages from your person. Our love is real. It is safe for you to love me. Trust in us and the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we are destined to be together. Our love is true and divine and unconditional. She's unconditional love. I said it. Yeah, that's altruism. So listen, somebody is seeing you as a total package. If you haven't been speaking, they about to reach out. And I say if you haven't been speaking, more so like it's more miscommunication than anything. I don't even feel like it's like being mean on either side. It just feels like you could have pulled back, because it is telling me here they feel like you pulled back. You could have pulled back because they have something stressful going on. They have an insecurity about something here. I don't know if they've told you, because it literally says they wouldn't tell you. What does it say? What did the card say? It says, I have very bad habits and I would be embarrassed for you to find out about them. But I feel like the bad habit is like an insecurity, getting in their head, like a serious insecurity that this person has. It says they're thinking about popping the question soon, y'all. And this literally talks about somebody proposing to you. And the Empress is a wife. Somebody being very serious about you, wanting to stabilize the connection. And the Ace of Cups is a love offer. So listen, I feel like somebody is like, if you see the things that I hide, would you still love me? Like, would you love me unconditionally if you knew I had these shortcomings, these insecurities, because they're deep and they go way back to childhood. And I'm gonna be honest with you, for some of you, this person is hiding that. You got the Seven of Swords here. That is embarrassment. That is shame and embarrassment. Page of Cups in reverse could be shame and embarrassment about being essayed or something like that. I know that's heavy. I know that's deep. But listen, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just looking at the umbrella here. You can stand under my umbrella. You could be dealing with a Pisces. But the way it's raining on the umbrella here, and they're both under the umbrella together. Like, would you weather the storm with me? Are you willing to like see the things that I would never want anybody to know? Things that I hide, things that I protect, things that I'm defensive about. Okay, let's see what else. We got changing. It says, I am working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. Yeah, I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to do necessary changes in my life. Yeah. Okay, somebody could be a boxer. Maybe you met this person at the gym. Or they could be in really good shape. You're a little cut up. You look a little sexy right there. Okay, let's see. One more. I ain't talking about your man, girl. I'm just saying the man on the card. You got forever. Forever, ever. You are my lifelong love. I want to marry you one day. Y'all, my card said that. I'm thinking about popping the question soon. Somebody is seeing you as marriage material because the Empress is definitely marriage material. Okay, so look, despite whatever these challenges are, these cards are coming out really positive. Look, it says they are wanting you. I told you put it on them. Look at them. And the woman is on top in charge. And look at him. He's like, oh, Lord. It says, I am feeling the urge to come towards you. I can't help wanting you sexually. And your energy excites me. That's Queen of Wands all day. Okay. And allures me. I want to touch you. I am craving for you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now. Please come home, baby. Okay. Let's get a channel song or a couple of songs from your person. Please don't go. I started hearing that by Tank. He is a Capricorn. I don't know if that means anything to you. All right, let's see. Get it together by 702. I don't really want to go. I don't really want to stay. All I really hope and pray is that we get it together. Okay. They are from Vegas, from Las Vegas. So some of you could be from Vegas. That's obviously what 702 means. Aw, that makes me think about Irish. Oh, Irish was a Gemini too, and she was a twin. And her sister had passed long ago. I think her name was Orish. But Irish was my buddy, y'all, from 702. She was such a sweetheart. Like, we had a little friendship, and she was very sweet. She passed away, but like a couple years ago. I posted it here. So sweet. So sweet. Like, she helped me through a really difficult time. And it was because she had lost her twin sister. And then I have a daughter who was a twin, and her twin didn't make it. And so that's kind of how we bonded. But wow. I don't know why. That's just making me want to cry. Rest in peace to both of them. Okay, so let's see. I think the other sister is a Gemini too. Lamisha. I think she's a Gemini too, if I'm not mistaken. And then Camila is a Pisces, so I don't know. Let's see what else. Wait till I get my money right. Kanye, he's a Gemini. It says you can't tell me nothing. Wait till I get my money right. What did it say? My financial situation is stressing me out. Okay. So maybe they're navigating a divorce. Maybe this is like finally coming to terms. Maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe the baby mama, the ex-wife or something is like giving blessings. Okay, go ahead on, move on with your life. You know, I understand you moving on. I'm moving on. And maybe this is like a contentious divorce finally like getting that closure. And the Five of Swords in reverse is compromise. Like coming to an agreement. It's just time for both of us to move on. Let me get you two more songs. I'm just going to shuffle two more times and get you two more songs. Let's see what else. I love your smile, Shanice. She's a Taurus. And then down low, R. Kelly. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, remember I said they could have been S8 or something. I don't know if y'all in the same gender relationship, because you could be. You don't have to be. This doesn't have to mean anything. Obviously, down low could just mean a relationship is private. Nobody really knows about it. It says DL culture, closeted, affair, secret relationship, private relationship, nobody knows. R. Kelly is a Capricorn. And then you got Case, Missing You, who's a Libra. Okay, y'all, those are your channel songs. If y'all want to go listen to those songs, make yourself a little playlist and listen to those and see if you get anything out of it, because maybe your person will be talking to you through music. This is Messages and Music, right? All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Cancer gang, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. I just got a message for some of you to write that book. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're an author. Maybe you are desiring to be an author. Write your book, okay? If that means anything to you. Let's see. Where do things stand between you and the person on your mind? Somebody's name is Stormy. Let's see who you might be dealing with. You have Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer showing up for you. All right. How are they feeling? Somebody here could have been in music videos before or modeled before, or maybe doing that now. Let's see. All right, so it says you feel them watching because they are. So this person is watching you, or they feel you watching them. It says try something new, something different. Look at that green heart. Green is the heart chakra, which is Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Taurus, Libra. I don't know if you two are not dealing with each other right now and maybe like trying to date other people, leaving each other alone. Or this is like a new connection where somebody is trying something different. You know, they're opening their dating options up to someone like you. Maybe you're different from what they're used to. Take it how it resonates, y'all. All right. Let's see what they want to say here. We will get channel songs at the end. I'm going to get more than one because I just feel compelled to today, and messages from your person. But let's see their feelings for you right now. I like having people fight over me. Okay, see now. I was going to say you could be dealing with a Leo. Maybe you are. Okay. This is giving me the 5 of Wands. Okay, so let's see. Now, they could be saying that about you. I don't know. What's their next move? Actions or thoughts? They're experiencing a huge wake-up call. So maybe they're like, you know, I need to try something different. I need to settle down. I need to be with the person that actually is capturing my heart. You know? Instead of worrying about all these people fighting over me. What's the challenge between you two? The obstacle, the challenge between you two. People respect you so much more when you're willing to walk away from them. Okay, so maybe walking away has been a challenge while they entertain these other people. But for some of you, they're respecting you because you chose to walk away and not play this game with them anymore. Flip it if you need to. What is the outcome here? Flip any of these things if you need to. Someone's name could be Donna. Okay, someone's perspective is changing on you. Yeah, because you were willing to walk away. It could be a Pisces. All right, let me just pull a couple more of these. It says, I don't know what my problem is. All I know is that you deserve better than this. I still believe in us no matter what has happened. Temptation is plaguing someone. Choose wisely. And I feel like that's them. They need to make better choices. It says, I'm infatuated by you and everything that you do. I'm a slave to the opinion of others. And I enjoy my freedom too much to give it up for love. Somebody have a Gemini rising placement. It says sharp-witted and playful, loves your conversation, takes initiative if interested. And that's very true about a Gemini. You don't know when they messing around with somebody else because they going to stop calling. It says date on your wavelength. The next card is, I wish we could both let our guards down and come clean to one another. The feelings are mutual, but we hide them from one another. Last one, try not to jump to conclusions about this situation unless you're expecting the best. Things will most likely work out for you. I got to read this next one. They feel you've pulled a them on them. You beat them at their own game. I'm not going to keep pulling because I'm going to keep wanting to read them to you all. Okay, so look, I like other people fighting over me. What is this about? Jesus Christ. The Queen of Cups in reverse. That's an insecurity. Queen of Cups in reverse is promiscuous. Okay, it could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is Cancer energy. Or for some of you, Cancer, this is you saying, okay, well, if that's how you feel, you don't get my cup of love. Maybe they made you feel insecure. This is also vanity. Somebody that's very fickle emotionally. Somebody with a blocked heart chakra won't open up because they got a lot of repressed memories. For some of you, this could be somebody who has survived an RAPE. They could have a mommy wound or very neglectful emotionally. I've told you all this before. The Queen of Cups in reverse is open-hearted. She makes a lot of sacrifices for other people. Sometimes she sacrifices herself for the betterment of other people. She puts herself last on the list of her own priorities. And she can also represent somebody who, man, I don't know, like you've been through something. I don't know if this is you or not, or this is like clingy energy, needy energy, like needing too much from somebody. That could be how they're feeling about you, since this is your court card, unless you're dealing with another water sign. I mean, I feel like they definitely know that they've hurt you. Show me more, because they about to piss me off. The Judgment card. So they are aware. This is self-awareness. I said they know. Could be a Scorpio. Their decision making is rooted in an insecurity. Could be a mommy wound. But I feel like this person is feeling convicted, because the Judgment card is when your conscience is kicking in and it's kicking your butt. Somebody's last name could be Fisher. I also heard this person could fish for compliments. Okay, you got the Death card, Scorpio energy. You could have definitely ended things with this person. They could be feeling like you called judgment on the connection. And the Chariot, this is your major. And this is you moving on. Cancer energy. You got a lot of watery cards here. Even though the Judgment card is Pluto, and Scorpio is ruled by water and fire, maybe for some of you, you're feeling fired up. You're feeling like, you know what? You don't get to treat me like that, buddy. Yeah. So this Chariot card is actually, it does talk about conflict. It says, I like people to fight over me, but maybe that's the thing that made you stop going back to this person, stop talking to this person. Let's move on. It says they're experiencing a huge wake-up call. The Judgment card is a wake-up call. So maybe this person is coming out of South Node energy. 6 months could be significant. Maybe something happened 6 months ago. Well, 6 months ago, Scorpio season. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Not yet. Almost. Taurus season is 6 months. Why did I even count that? I should have known. Just because that's my sister sign. Yeah, so something that happened in Scorpio season. Okay, what is they're experiencing a huge wake-up call as their next move? The Four of Swords. So maybe you haven't been speaking in a couple of weeks, 4 weeks or so, and this person is doing a lot of reflecting. A lot of reflecting. And this could even be for some of you that you've been healing, that you've been trying to recover from the heartbreak, because that's what this is. It comes after the Three of Swords. This is being in a meditative state. Okay, Libra, Jupiter. Okay. You got the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You got the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Mercury. You got the Ace of Wands and the Temperance card. They're going to test the waters with you. Slowly but surely, this person is coming back around. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So I'm seeing somebody been holding a grudge and you leaving them to their devices, because that's what this is. All they have is their own mind to reflect on. Like, what is my problem? Because it says I don't know what my problem is. All I know is that you deserve better than this. Because this is somebody literally holding a grudge. I just feel like it's being petty. But you know how sometimes when you go quiet, the person only can hear their own voice because you're no longer talking to them. That's what's happening here. And they're feeling like they want to come back around. Could be a very work-focused person. I can't talk. This King of Pentacles is somebody that's bettering themselves. Usually somebody that wants a relationship. I don't know why my King of Pentacles card is all ripped up, y'all. This is pissing me off. I just got these cards Friday. Like, why is this happening? I don't like the card stock. It's probably just that it's poor card stock. I like the cards, though. The pictures. Okay, yeah. So it does feel like this person is wanting to come towards you. And this King of Pentacles is facing the future, meaning they're coming in more stable energy. I don't know if they got to get their financial situation together. They got to find some kind of happy medium or balance in their life. This is the balance of masculine and feminine energy. Okay. All right. So it looks like they're ready to take action here. And I feel like they're doing it slowly but surely. The Ace of Wands is really fast, but the King of Pentacles and the Temperance card are slow. So it's just going to depend on your person. Everybody is dealing with, different people here. So some of them will move faster. Some of them will move slower. Okay. So what is going on with, for some of you, like you'll literally hear from this person within a day or two. Others of you, it'll be a couple of weeks. And for others of you, it may not be until like the end of the year. What is going on with people respect you so much more when you're willing to walk away from them? So they've learned to respect you. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. Capricorn, Jupiter energy. What else? The Ace of Swords. That's a cord cutting ritual. I feel like this person is like, man, you gave me possibly 2 years of your life. You kept taking me back. While I made you not a priority in my life. Because the Two of Pentacles is when you're not prioritizing somebody as a challenge. Not keeping the communication up. Maybe going silent. And I feel like you started to mirror them. Because this is about balance. And look at the pentacles. They're very balanced. So I feel like this person is actually seeing you as someone who has gotten your ducks in a row. You made a logical decision to cut them off. Okay, what is the outcome? It says their perspective is changing on you. That's the Hangman. So again, it could be a Pisces and maybe something happened in the fall, because that represents the fall season. The Six of Wands. So now they're admiring you. Now they're wanting to shower you with all this attention. They respect you. This literally talks about somebody respecting you. And it says they respect you so much more because you walked away. Leo, Jupiter energy. You may get a message online. This is 6 days. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. This is somebody raising them with communication. And this also means somebody is convinced that you are the one. And it could be a Gemini. Remember what it said about the Gemini? This person is fixating on you very soon. But it says Gemini rising, sharp-witted and playful, loves your conversation and takes initiative if interested. Well, this is definitely interest. You may get something online, though. For some of you, you know what kind of person you might be dealing with now. They could still be in their prime, 20 to 35 years old. But even if they are older, what might be going on with your person is they listen to the wrong information, right? Sometimes the Ace of Swords as a challenge could be a lack of clarity, not seeing things clearly. I feel like your person, the communication has been an issue because this is definitely hot and cold energy, on again, off again energy. But they listen to the wrong information because I see this as podcasts. And considering it's coming out with the social media card, they might sit around and listen to that passport bro, all that. Listen, it's homoerotic. It just simply is. Men going their own way. And I always say, which way y'all going? Which way y'all going? Because if you say you're going your own way away from women, that means it's going to be a bunch of men together. What y'all having, a sausage party? What y'all doing over there? And ain't nothing wrong if people are in that community. But if you're supposed to be straight, why do you want to be surrounded with a bunch of men? I love women, but I don't want to be around women all the time. I just don't. Even though I love women. I love my fellow women. But no, when it comes time for me to be in my feminine energy and be with the person I want to be with romantically, I don't want a woman around me. That ain't my cup of tea. So I don't know. I don't know if this is like other people in their ear. It does say I like having other people fight over me. And the Five of Wands is the card that I mentioned that comes before this card. Six of Wands is the person that ends up getting the victory though. And it says their perspective is changing on you. So now they're seeing you as the one, because I see you as the one and you can't change my mind. And I'm not taking no for an answer. What's at the bottom? You had the Three of Cups. That's your card. This card comes out for y'all all the time. This is Cancer Mercury energy, which is a reconciliation. And there's the Leo card. I was picking up Leo energy at the beginning. So Cancer Mercury is like, I want to go out with you. I want to see you. Maybe this is like you're changing me for the better. Did you get anything like that? I mean, it says a wake-up call. Yeah, it's saying date on your wavelength. I feel like somebody got to level up to be on your wavelength, though. Okay, so somebody may want to take you out to eat. This is festive times, going out, socializing. It usually represents like casually dating. So I do feel like they want to reconcile with you, but something about them is showing up as a more stand-up. Now, listen, I don't think you trust them, and I can understand why. Yeah, because there's too much uncertainty, and there's the Hangman. Something could happen in the fall for sure. You could be dealing with another Cancer or Pisces person. All right. And this is July 2nd through the 11th, which could be your birthday window. That could also be when a reconciliation happens. Could be over the next 3 months. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I'm getting the wrong deck, y'all. Let's get some messages from your person. Steadfast. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Affectionate. There is one person who has deep feelings for you. I feel like somebody will give you flowers. I don't know what the time frame is of this, but if it's a person who you're like, they are not that kind of person, they're not romantic. I saw the Knight of Cups. I didn't take it, but it came out in their next move. That was the card that was at the bottom of the deck, but I already had 5 cards. I'm like, I'm not going to pull it again. Somebody is showing up more affectionate, more romantic, more chivalrous. And I see that like one indication that this person is really trying will be that they do something very romantic for you, but I feel it's flowers. And you have blessed here. Somebody could be pregnant. All right. It says, I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. Bottom of the deck, it says, need you. All right. And I just heard Rihanna, you needed me. So maybe that could be a channel song for you. I was good on my own. That's the way it was. That's the way it was. You were good on something for a petty F. What the F you complaining for? Must have tripped off the... I can't think of the lyrics. Had some fun on the run. I can't. Y'all can go listen to that song. You needed me. It says, you are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate, a queen in my life. Your light shines bright and you guide me through my darkness. You feel like home to me and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. Oh, stop calling me. Okay, so let's see. Oh, channel song for you. Someone please call 911. You got Wyclef and Mary J. A Libra or a Capricorn. He said there was a bullet in his heart. Tell him he's been shot down and the bullets in his heart. He feels his body getting cold. I don't know if that means anything. We got a Long Way to Go by Cassie, who is a Virgo. It says rejecting sleazy advances, being out of their league, independence, self-respect, personal boundaries, and not ready for someone of your caliber. What did I say? I feel like they got to get on your wavelength. I already said that. It says date on your wavelength. And that's literally the Two of Cups, or like the Lovers. So it could be another Cancer. That's Cancer, Venus energy, or Gemini, which is ruled by, that card, the Lovers, is ruled by Venus. It's not Mercury, it's Venus. And you got this green here, which is the heart chakra. And obviously, Venusian energy is all about love. Cancer energy is all about love. Put them together. What do you have? Okay, let's see. So maybe you feel like this person got a long way to go. So you're rejecting them. I do feel like you have higher standards. And if not, that's the way that you get this person to level up. It says, I was here, Beyonce. Yo, what did I just say? There was something I said in this reading that makes this make sense to me. I don't know what I said, though. Jesus. I don't know. Anyway, it says, leaving your mark. It could have been you needed me. This is the Queen of Wands, Aries, Mars energy. It says you left your mark. You made a name for yourself, a positive influence, a go-getter. And it's the Strength card here, because that's the card that represents a positive influence. I might be getting y'all mixed up. Oh, no, the Strength card is here. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, you could have been a positive influence over this person. This is usually when you're changing somebody for the better. It talks about being an influence, being a persuasive person, but not because you're trying. It's just because of who you are. This is divine feminine energy, taming the lion, taming that person's ego, getting them to swallow their pride. Okay, so a go-getter, loud and proud, in your face, assertive, confident, larger than life, big personality, in the limelight, social butterfly. Work on your glow up. If you're not getting the version of this person that you want and you still want them, your glow up is the way that you're going to have them chasing behind you. They're going to be on your heels. But you got to do your work, though. It's like shadow work needs to be done. We did have the moon. We did have the hangman. And that's like taking a break and really allowing somebody to work through their stuff as you work through your stuff. Go through your enlightenment and let them go through this wake-up call. Because sometimes people got to lose you to know what they got. Because you like clean me. Like you needed me. I ain't need you. Sucker. We got I'm in love with a stripper. I don't know if somebody was a stripper here. Could have been. T-Pain is a Virgo. All right, bottom of the deck, it says, I don't have no time for no wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Gas me up, get me drunk, and hit the skins and scram. Okay, that's what's the 411 by Mary J, who's a Capricorn. Yeah. Like, what's up? What's the 411? That could be why the Ace of Swords is here as the challenge. Like, communication, not knowing what's going on. Not knowing where you two stand, you know. Oh, my God, I just split the deck on Jaguar, right? Self-love. She said self-love, self-elevation. Yeah, soul-searching, time apart, a break to heal, evolution, awakening, self-care, focus, contemplation, and withdrawn. So I do feel like that is the way that you get this person, or are getting them if you're already getting this person to pursue you. It looks like you are. Making yourself the main character is putting this glowing light on you. That makes this person like, I got to have you. But the only thing is, it has to be maintained. And how you maintain that is, look, you got to come with a stable offer. King of Pentacles is a stable partner. He's not a player. He's not a liar. He is somebody that's loyal, responsible. He's a provider. He's a protector. I'm also going to tell y'all to listen to Share My World by Mary J. Because that's the song that I always hear when I see the King of Pentacles. Because it talks about somebody wanting to share their world and their wealth with you. And she is a Capricorn. This is Earth sign energy. So, look, it could be a Capricorn. That's your sister sign. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Leo Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Some of them they could be married. I also heard Tyrone. All right, so let's get into this reading. Where do things stand between you and your person? What are their feelings? This is from their perspective. Obviously, your feelings will come out as well because you are connected. But let's see. I also heard the name Ray, R-A-Y. Somebody may need to get their windshield I was about to say windshield wiper, so maybe something's wrong with somebody's windshield wiper, but I meant to say like the actual windshield. If there's a crack, if there's a chip or something in the glass, you need to have it addressed. I don't know why I need to say that, but I'm saying it. Okay, so I got the Knight of, the Knight of Wands came out in reverse, y'all, when I was doing your pre-shuffle. None of my cards were in reverse except the Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with another fire sign, namely a Sagittarius. Now that's either that somebody's extremely reckless, maybe sexually, very non-committal, very cocky, very arrogant, insecure even. And arrogance is the way they cover it. Or it could be somebody that doesn't want to be a player anymore. Let's see what you get. Let's see the signs you might be dealing with. All right, so you got a Sagittarius. Okay, you got Virgo twice, Aquarius twice, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. Any of these could be significant. They do not have to be. We have all the signs in us, but, you know. Okay, where do things stand from their perspective? They aren't who they say they are. Bottom of the deck, you deserve effort, not excuses. This person feels like they have been giving you a version of themselves that is not the right version. Okay, they've been withholding parts of themselves. What are they hiding? Because they're saying you deserve effort, not excuses. What do they want to say here? Some of you are dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. Well, let's see. What do they want to say? Their current feelings for you. Somebody could be hungry. My stomach felt like it's about to start growling. Who else? They could be Danica. It says, I have thought about asking you to marry me on several occasions, but I get cold feet. Somebody might be more serious than they let on. Your person may be ready to grow up. What's next? Their next move, actions, intentions, thoughts. It is a good idea to give as good as you get. Don't overgive to anyone. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Just because I'm looking at that yellow, that's the solar plexus. Solar plexus is the energy of somebody being very intuitive, trusting their gut instincts. I don't know if somebody has issues with their gut. Solar plexus is also connected to like being satiated, being content, not needing too much. I just heard the name Keith. So listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I don't know which one of you could be feeling this way. Somebody could be feeling undervalued. If it's them, what they're saying here is they don't plan to give any more than they feel like they're receiving. They're trying to scale back. If they feel they haven't been giving you enough, because it says you deserve effort, not excuses. If they haven't been giving you enough, look at the red. That's Mars, root chakra. There could be somebody wanting to lay some groundwork, a real foundation, putting some effort, some energy into the connection, being assertive, setting the tone. Okay, so maybe they're about to step it up. Okay, what's the challenge? I've always been in love with you and I always will be. Well, that don't sound like a challenge. What's the outcome here? But maybe they just haven't shown it, because it says they aren't who they say they are. There's aspects of this person you haven't been introduced to. I don't care if you've known them 40 years, okay? It says, I knew that if I let you get too close to me, you would figure me out and leave me. Yeah, that's what it is. There's something that you don't know. I feel like it's insecurity. That could be what that Knight of Wands was in reverse. They might be very loud, arrogant, cocky, but the Knight of Wands in reverse, I meant to say the Knight of Wands. I may have said the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands in reverse is somebody that could be very arrogant, very loud, very obnoxious. But what's under that is really insecurity. It says, I wonder if I ever cross your mind. Do I ever cross your mind? Anytime. You could be dealing with a Gemini. That's Brian McKnight with his raggedy self. It says, I miss the attention you gave me. I start and delete texts to you daily. I don't know what to say. I am a love addict. I jump out of one connection right into another one. And someone is feeling rejected by the other. Don't force anything. Let it happen naturally. And then look, I love the thrill of the chase. I'm way too non-committal for someone like you. Because fixed signs don't like that. We don't like that at all. And the thrill of chase is the Knight of Wands. And that was the card that was in reverse. So Leo, I always get the vibe that you're the one doing the rejecting. If it's not you, flip it. Yeah. I mean, for some of you, what you don't understand about this person is a lot of their player ways or mistakes they've made with you or other people, including other people, is because this person has always truly had a fear of intimacy. People mistake sex for intimacy. It's not the same. People who are hypersexual are people who are searching for intimacy but have not a clue what it is. And they mask it with a lot of bravado, like the Knight of Wands. It's like, oh, I get all the girls. I get all the guys. I'm emotionally disconnected. I can sleep with people and don't care. I can move on. That is a fear of being able to trust at a young age. Mom and daddy didn't do their job right. Something ain't right with that, because you should value yourself, whether male or female. I don't support the narrative that only women have value. Everybody has value. And so, yeah, I do think that women have a different kind of value, but men have value as well. And when they value themselves, they value their seed. They don't get everybody pregnant. They don't sleep with everybody. Everybody ain't entitled to your body. You know, I will never forget my twin flame. This one, when I was like, oh man, you might be after my heart, because he was telling me how, like, he's just sexy, just fine. You know, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. We ain't together, but I ain't blind. And he was telling me how a woman had sent him a drink at the bar. He was by himself, and he was like, she sent him a drink, and he was like, thanks for the drink. He went over to her and thanked her, and she was like, can I get your number? And he was like, oh no thanks, but I appreciate the drink. If I ever see you in here again, I'll return the favor. And she got upset. And I said, well, was she not cute? And he said, no, she was attractive, but I don't want everything that wants me. I want what I want. I was like, oh, I know that's right. All right, let's get into these cards. I don't know why I shared that with y'all, but I needed to say that. So let's get into this. I have thought about asking you to marry me on several occasions, but I get cold feet. I started hearing, I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's Babyface. He's an Aries. That's day and night. I think they were called The Deal, though. That was a group he was in. Look, the 3 of Cups. That's 2 people becoming one through marriage or a baby, y'all. One of the meanings of the card. These are people celebrating a baby shower, a wedding, a birthday, something like that. This person feels very comfortable with you, very supported by you. They feel like you're a best friend and a lover. But y'all could just be casual, or y'all might just be like enjoying each other. It just feels like you fit into their life very well. They feel like you get along with the people that they care about. They could feel like you're very social. You know how to like work a party. Do y'all remember on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when Kenya was married to that crazy man? And he was a Leo too. Kenya is an Aquarius, sister signs, right? When she was married to that crazy guy, Mark, and she was like going around and like trying to be very hospitable. I don't know. I don't even think it was a house party. I think it was some kind of venue. And she was trying to be very accommodating, doing her wifely duties, right? And he was complaining about everything that she did. I don't know why that popped into my head, but that's just what that gave me. I feel like you are that kind of woman, like Kenya was being in that moment, or that kind of man where you know how to work a crowd, work a group of people where And they feel like they can take you anywhere. This is why they're seeing you as marriage material. Now, for some of you, you're already married. But let's see. What is the cold feet about this, though? The Fool. That's wanting to jump in. That's wanting to just throw caution to the wind and do it. Let's run off and get married, and it's just you and I. Like, either this is like, let's go to Vegas, let's go to the courthouse. Aquarius. I just talked about Kenya Moore. This is Aquarius energy. Kenya Moore hair care. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me today. You got the Three of Wands. See, that's when things slow down. That's when it loses momentum. So this person, if you're not married to them, they have thought about it. They talk to their friends about it. This could be advice from friends. And friends are like, go for it. We love her or we love him. Even though if you're a woman, don't propose. That's just my, I can't, enforce that. But let the man propose. So the Three of Wands in reverse is a loss of momentum. And there's a lack of confidence as well. So I don't know if they think you're going to say no if you're not married. Could be an Aries. Maybe this is even somebody wanting to renew the vows. That could be what this is showing me as well. The Chariot. This is about overcoming obstacles, getting over the fear, persevering, pushing through it. Sometimes it's a contingency plan. There's a workaround, right? This is something very fast, impulsive. It feels like this person does want to jump in with you. I don't know if this is fairly new and they're already knowing that they want to marry you. Interesting. Okay. Could be distance. Some of y'all might get a proposal very soon, over the next 3 months. Maybe for your birthday. Because, again, this could be celebrating your birthday. That could be when they do it. Not to ruin it for you, but something about a dog could be significant. What is the thing about the dog? Why do I need to say that? The Star and the Judgment card. They could have transitioned. They could be in the spirit realm. They might be a spirit guide for you. So you got Aquarius again and Scorpio energy. Yeah, I don't know if you lost a dog here because you got the Heartbreak card. And the Tower. Was it an accident? Or a sudden onset of symptoms that somebody's dog passed away? I don't know. Scorpio, Aries, and you got Libra, Saturn here. Y'all could be healing from that. They could be telling you they're okay. Because this feels like a message from heaven with Archangel Gabriel here. What does that mean? I feel like I need to tell y'all something. Y'all know I'm going to tell y'all because I can't help myself. Somebody's pet is trying to talk to them from the other side. What color is this dog? This dog is like a golden color, brown golden dog. So what do they want to say? What are they telling me here? Because they got something to say. Y'all know I be getting all kind of channel messages from y'all ancestors and stuff, but this is a dog. Okay. Look, somebody's name could be China, because the first thing I see when I open up my phone is Trump says he is permanently opening the strait, making China happy. I wish Trump would be quiet. Okay, let's see. What am I looking for? What? Give me a second, y'all. Somebody might need to hear this because I have never felt compelled to get a message from a dog before. I want to know what they're trying to say. Because literally the Judgment card talks about a life review. The Star card is giving me like there's a sense of gratitude. Like maybe they're thanking you for being good to them. I don't know. But I'm about to look it up. I'm sorry if you don't have a dog and this means nothing to you. Maybe just skip ahead a little bit. What else came out here? Yeah, if you're worried about that, like if it's causing you anxiety, or maybe some of you have a dog that may be sick right now. Maybe something's going on that I don't know if they got hit by a car or something going to happen, because the Tower can be an accident, a fall. It could be anything. So we're going to figure this out, because I like to give messages to everybody, even if it's not for everybody, whomever it's for. I feel like they're saying I'm okay. Let's see what we get here. Okay. It says that the dog is telling you that the intense pain you feel is valid, but they are also wanting you to stop carrying the burden of regret and let go of the agony surrounding their final moments. It represents deep heartache, sorrow, and sudden unexpected nature of the loss. Your dog knows that their passing was a tower moment, a devastating destruction of your daily life and routine that caused immense sharp pain. Indicates that your heart is truly broken by this. You have anxiety and sleepless nights and mental anguish, and you are enduring perhaps including what ifs or nightmares. Your dog sees your distress and wants to comfort you, urging you to stop punishing yourself or overthinking the circumstance of their death. This signals a higher understanding and a call to a new phase. Maybe you'll get a new dog. It's a message that your dog, or if they have puppies or something, that might be significant. I don't know. Your dog has moved to a peaceful state and is watching over you. Okay, this is a hard experience, but it's the turning point for your own spiritual growth. And this is a message of hope, healing, and renewal after the devastation. Your dog's promise that the pain will not last forever and that a sense of peace, love, and connection will return to you. The message here is, I know my sudden departure broke your heart and changed the world instantly. Please stop suffering and overthinking the end. I am safe. Oh, I'm going to cry. I am safe and in a place of peace. Let the pain turn into love and let me go so you can begin to heal and remember the joy, not just the loss. Okay, I'm going to get off of that because that's making me sad. I mean, it's a beautiful message, but it's still, okay. I don't know what that was all about, y'all. Now, let's get back to this love because something about a pet was significant here. I don't know. Maybe you had to put a pet down or, I don't know. Anyway, it says it's a good idea to give as good as you get, but don't overgive to anyone as their next move. I feel like they're saying they owe you more, though. It says you deserve effort, not excuses. What's their next move? 2 cards. What is their next move? And 2 cards. You got 3. The Knight of Pentacles, putting some effort in. Seeing things through. Finishing what they start. The 2 of Cups to meet you halfway. Mutual feelings is here. For some of y'all, there's a long-term commitment coming in or a marriage proposal. Yeah, it does feel like this person is in like a quiet contemplation. I don't know if you two haven't been speaking or what, but this is reconciling. And this looks like Jesus to me. I mean, you know, not the real Jesus, but Jesus that they present to us. That looks like an image that's supposed to represent Jesus. I don't know what that means to you. Does somebody have like a dog breeding business or something like that? Because the Knight of Pentacles is someone that works with animals. I don't know why I'm stuck on this animal thing. And then this is like being hospitalized. I don't know. I don't know if that means anything to somebody, but that felt like I needed to say that. Yeah, so I do feel like this is like some reciprocity here with the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is the only number 2 in the tarot deck that represents 2 people equally giving to each other. The other 2s are usually about making a choice between 2 things. This is both of these images represent 2 people looking at each other, choosing each other. And the Knight of Pentacles is a stable offer here. But it is about balance. I mean, look at the cups. They're level. So I do feel like there's this energy of like, okay, I need to meet you halfway if they haven't been. I need to be more diligent. I need to finish what I start. Maybe they're a workaholic. Maybe they need more time off. Make time for a vacation. Go on a romantic, you know, I'm about to say excursion. That ain't right. Like a romantic vacation with you, though. Put some effort into me. Because it's saying you deserve more effort. And the Knight of Pentacles is dependable. He's meticulous. He's methodical. Maybe some of y'all like, you need to make love to me when you sleep with me. Because I'm saying it might be that. Knight of Pentacles is going to take his time, okay? He going to give you a massage. You know, he going to caress your hair, move it out the way so he can see your beautiful face. Okay, I've always been in love with you and I always will be as the challenge. Okay, that's not a challenge. That ain't a challenge. Maybe they haven't shown it. The 7 of Pentacles. They might be very slow. Your person might not be a person who's very romantic in the sense that they may not say certain things. They may do for you, but not show you and, well, not tell you. They may show you in their actions, but not. Sometimes you just want somebody to say it. You want somebody to be verbally expressive about their love. They might be a more practical person here. As the Knight of Pentacles, he's a facts over feeling person. He's pragmatism. So that could very well be that somebody just needs to take more time with you. Romance me. Take me out on some dates, baby. It's a money. Okay, what is the Seven of Pentacles? This could be a 7-year relationship or age difference. And that is Taurus, Saturn energy. You could have worked with this person before. Seven of Pentacles is let's be friends first and figure it out from there. Yeah, here's the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups. They have always been in love with you, but there was something immature about them. This is passion over feelings. This is all feelings. So it says here that they aren't who they say they are. I don't feel like they are the Knight of Wands, because now you got him as the challenge, which means that will put him in reverse. And I told y'all that's how it showed up before I started your reading. Ten of Cups could be, for some of you, I don't know if they're married to somebody else. They were when you met or at some point. 7 years is here. That's the 7-year itch card. I tell y'all that all the time. So I don't know if that's just your marriage has gone through something within its first 7 years or at the 7-year mark. Maybe slipping into some player ways. Okay, there's one child here. So maybe you have one child in the household. And it's just like, man, I really love you. And I have the perfect family with you. But maybe they slipped into something here. What is the outcome here? I knew that if I let you get too close, you would figure me out and leave me. Okay. Look at this. They got some sadness here. This person has depression. You got the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. Okay, 3 years could be how long you've been married or dealing with this person, or it could be an age difference. Capricorn, Mars, or maybe, like I said, you work with them. The Ace of Swords, this is you figuring them out. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. They felt like if you knew the truth, it would disappoint you, or you would treat them differently. Yeah, the Page of Cups. It's something about their childhood, y'all. What happened to them in their childhood? Your person seems like the kind of person that everybody thinks got it going on. They could be very well connected. They did not think that you would stay with them if you found out something from their childhood. Whatever it is, it's loud. It feels loud in their head, because look at all that thunder and lightning here as the truth is being revealed. And it's something to do with them as a little boy or a little girl. What happened to them? Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, the Death card. The High Priestess. That's their secret, y'all. Cancer, Pisces energy. Where are they hiding? Scorpio energy. Something they're still healing from, and it's something they still struggle with that gave them PTSD. It could have been the death of someone, the loss of someone. Your person could come from a different culture. If they come from a different culture, you know how people have those stories, those backgrounds. It could be like intergenerational even, but people that come from other cultures sometimes and they move to a different country, right? They have those stories, because I'm just seeing these people running here, like seeking refuge, it feels like. And this is the spirit guide here. I feel like your person has a lot of spiritual protection over them, whether they realize that or not. The initials B or J could be significant. And this is the spirit guide as well. It's something from their childhood, y'all. Yeah, look at this. Ten of Swords. That's a betrayal. Could be one of their parents. Maybe they were not raised by a mother figure. I mean, by a mother. Maybe they were raised by like a surrogate mother. I see the High Priestess as a maternal figure, but not maybe your birth mother. So maybe they lost a parent in childhood or something like that. Whatever it was, it left them with a lot of PTSD. They got a lot of scars from it. I'm not going to keep digging in this person's history. They probably have told you by now. If they haven't, they will. Let's get messages from your person. It's something deep-rooted, though. Something that still makes them anxious. It makes them cry, whether you see it or not. It says, Destiny, I can't believe finding you is like a miracle. I know I have to be the one to make the first move. Yeah. Okay. Well, the Fool card is here, and that is about taking the first step. We have karmic battles. I am releasing what no longer serves me. Please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. I am making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I am severing my ties with karmic situations and completing cycles. Okay. We have Need You. You are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate. You're a queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guides me in my darkness. You feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you for my love, for always sending me healing energy. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, my love, for always sending me love, healing energy. I need you and your energy even more now. And then you have expectation. It says, I need to be all that you want me to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectation from me, and I am trying to stand for that. It's funny, who was I hearing Stand Up For by Ludacris? I think it was Taurus. But at times I feel so far away from that I'm afraid to let you down or disappoint you. Yeah, this is like somebody not wanting to let you down or disappoint you. They feel like things are going well between you two, or there's the potential for, this is about participation, cooperation, strength in numbers. Bottom of the deck, you got twin flame signs. Look for the signs for our connection. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. That's why you got that Two of Cups, y'all. These people are mirror images. They look like Jesus, but look how they mirror each other. Notice how we are very similar and share the same vision. That's the Two of Cups. There is a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be better together. Look out for signs, my love. It is me sending them to you. Let's get some channel songs from your person. Channel song, You Mean the World to Me by Toni Braxton. Could be a Libra person. Oh. Trip by Ella May, Scorpio. Okay, overthinking, avoiding, hurt, too good to be true, or skeptical. Yeah, I do feel like this person does wonder if you would still love them. This is the message I just got for Cancer. Maybe you're on the cusp or dealing with one. Go watch that. Or you have Cancer in your chart in a significant placement, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. I feel like this is a person who, like I said, they're like, I'm not sure. This is Scorpio energy, and LMA is a Scorpio. This is Scorpio Mars energy. So I do feel like this person is like, if you knew what I know, you became aware, something from my childhood, would you still love me? They feel innocent in the situation because they were a child when whatever this is played out, y'all. I mean, it could just be neglect from a parent. It could be, I don't know. It could be that they didn't have a parent. They were raised in an unconventional way. A grandmother raised them. A godparent raised them. A family member that wasn't their mother or their father. Or foster care, adoption, something like that. I'm listening, but don't yell at me. Angie Stone, Sagittarius. I wish I didn't miss you. Same old stories back again. I love that song. She's not a lover, she's just a friend. I think she says the second tired argument you blame it on me. Now you say you're sorry. What does she say? That she said something about, oh, you disappoint me, honey, in that song. And this is the disappointment card. What is happening here? You forgot when you were down, I was around. I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. Waiting for love to walk through the door. I wish I didn't miss you anymore. So I don't know if they're missing you or what. I don't know, but go listen to these songs. You got a nice little collection of songs here. So one more. What you got here? You got Just Want You Around by Lauryn Hill. She's a Gemini. I think Lauryn Hill was singing to God in that song. To the Creator. To the Most High in that song. I believe she is. I can't get any of the lyrics to the song, but go listen to it. I Just Want You Around. That's when she was on Unplugged with her guitar. Anyway, bottom of the deck, you have Exchange, Bryson Tiller. It says, give me all of you in exchange for me. This is about an ego death. It could be a Scorpio or a Capricorn person. Okay, y'all. Those are your channel songs. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Virgo Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see where things stand between you and your person from their perspective, their feelings. Okay, obviously your feelings will be kind of mixed in here, but let's see signs you might be dealing with. Okay, y'all. All right, you got a Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo is here twice, Taurus is here twice, and Cancer. Okay. So let's see. I started hearing Paula Abdul's song Cold Hearted Snake. And she is a Gemini. So you could definitely be dealing with your fellow Mercurian sign, which is Gemini. So let's see. He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh. He's been telling lies. He's a lover boy play. He don't play by rules. Girl, don't be a fool. I don't know what that might mean. Let's see. For some of y'all looked up at my TV and it said the guest who wouldn't leave. There could be a third party that and it might be something that's over. Some of y'all are in the dark with your person and you could be wondering what they're doing or something. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Because I'm saying like there could be a third party that may have been the cold-hearted snake. I don't know that I feel like that's your person, but it could be for some of you. So let's see. Their feelings for you. You got Taurus rising. This person loves grand gestures and sensuality. They are a thoughtful lover and a realist. I need one more because that's not telling me anything. I mean, obviously this person could just be saying that they're like putting the effort into the relationship here. Or they're liking the way that you're showing up for them. So maybe they see you as a thoughtful lover or they are one. But I feel like, you know, Taurus is going to reciprocate. So I would imagine that this is like a, you know, back and forth thing between you two. So either they're very appreciative of your gestures, your sensuality, your thoughtfulness, or they're showing up for you this way or wanting to. Okay, let's see what else. An offer has been revoked. See, that's what I'm saying. Is there somebody else that they've cut things off with? A Taurus, a Libra, a Cancer, a Pisces. Or maybe the green is like earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. We'll have to see what the tarot says. What's their next move to you? You could have revoked your offer. They could have revoked their offer. I don't know. Maybe they're about to come in with some kind of grand gesture. Their next move. Someone is in deep regret over hurting you and losing you. Maybe they're trying to come back. Interesting. What's the challenge? The guest who wouldn't leave popped up on my TV again. Okay, what is the challenge between you two? I have too much on my plate right now. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get some cards for y'all. I'll get them in a minute. What is the outcome of this? I am testing your limits, crossing your boundaries, and pushing your buttons as a defense mechanism. I tend to sabotage good connections to validate my fears and affirm my belief that love hurts. Could be a Sagittarius, y'all. All right. I'm trying to reach out to you, but I'm blocked. I want or wanted to have my cake and eat it too. Okay, maybe that's why he was a cold-hearted snake. I'm never satisfied with one woman or man. This person is confusing me. The audacity of you finding the strength to leave me. They're shook. I wish I could read your mind to know where I stand with you. But that's what we're looking at right now. Where do they stand with you? Because you're confusing me, person. You got Capricorn rising now. Maybe your person just has an earth rising sign. It says grounded, values long-term commitment, not expressive of emotions. Maybe that's why they seem cold-hearted. I lie or lied to get what I want from people. Okay. Some of you, there's something going on in a connection. It's like time needs to heal something. Somebody has too much going on right now. And maybe there is some hurt feelings because it's just not the right time. Because it says I was losing myself in our connection. And the next card literally says I need time to heal my own broken heart. Look, it says this union is up against serious spiritual warfare. The attacks are unrelenting. Karmic family, friends, and or lovers are to blame. Okay, we're going to get into the tarot. I need to pull some of these cards though here because I was supposed to get this first. Rethink this connection. Try something new, someone different. There's something else here, y'all. This offer that's been revoked. Look at this. Try something new. Try something different. It's the green again. That's the heart chakra. Somebody in their heart space, they're showing up with all this yellow here, this pink, this blue. The blue is Gemini energy. That's the third house. That's the throat chakra, communication. The pink would be connected to the heart chakra. That would be connected to Venusian energy, Taurus, Libra energy, Cancer, Pisces energy. So that's here. And then the yellow shows up as the solar plexus, which is usually somebody's instincts, their intuition, their confidence, their gut feelings. Something else is here, y'all. I don't even think you have this person blocked. I feel like there is a blockage, though. It's something else. It's something else. I feel like they're leaving somebody or you're leaving somebody. I feel like the problematic energy is a third party. I'm going to just leave it like that. Y'all can play around with it. If they're the problem or you're the problem, take it that way. But my intuition is telling me that it's time for this person to try something new, or you. But it's like there's another connection somebody is still holding on to. And I feel like the person is still holding on to a connection. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. That's not the right way to phrase it. I don't think they're still holding on to the connection. I think there's something complicated about the connection with someone else. Because the love offer has been revoked. So I don't feel like they're offering love to someone else, or you're offering love to someone else. But I do feel like there's another energy here. I'm just going to have to let these cards tell me what this is saying. Okay? So let's see. For some of you with this, it says that somebody loves a thoughtful lover and an offer has been revoked. It could be that maybe you were making an offer to this person. They weren't being receptive, so you withdrew. Or it could be the other way around. Okay, if there is no third party. So what is going on with, I feel strongly a third party. But what is this first energy? Yeah, the Page of Swords, y'all. And there's a family here. There's a marriage. Somebody's guards are up with the Page of Swords. His sword is up, meaning he's still debating about something. Page of Swords is not going to let his emotions cloud his judgment. He's thinking on his feet. He's problem solving. He's paying attention to detail. Could also be a delay in communication. So it could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius person. They could be younger than you. And I kind of feel like they're like, let me let you figure out that family situation. Somebody is very curious about what life looks like with you as their spouse, but I feel like there's something. What is this other energy I'm feeling? I feel it strongly, y'all. The Ten of Swords is something that's at a dead end. Gemini energy. And the Tower. Can't make it up. Yeah, this is somebody debating, procrastinating as they try to figure something out. Feeling very tempted by you. And then the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, and she don't even belong in reverse. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that they're with a distorted feminine energy. Maybe that's making things slow down for you too. Yeah, where you're just kind of like waiting. You're in limbo right now, waiting, or they feel in limbo waiting for you to. I don't know, because it says somebody is rethinking the connection. If it's no third party situation, for some of y'all are like, I'm about to let this tower fall with this person. And I feel like they're kind of feeling the same way. Like maybe it's not the best time. Maybe there's too much chaos going on. Maybe there's something about the relationship that has just reached a rock bottom. And it's like, it's to the point of no return. Because that could be what it is for some of y'all, maybe contemplating divorce and leaving somebody if there is no third party. But let's see. It says someone is in deep regret over hurting you. So those are two different scenarios. If everything is going well between you and your person, I do feel there's something else that's closing out for them. It's almost over because the Tower is here. The Ten of Swords is here. And you got the Ten of Cups, which is conclusions, endings. Okay. So a Scorpio and Aries person. Could be another Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Okay. What is going on with this deep regret? The Seven of Swords in reverse. That's somebody's conscience kicking in. Turning over a new leaf or a new lease on life. Feeling convicted. Interesting. Aquarius moon. Somebody could be coming clean about something. The Devil. I feel if there's been any deceptive energy, this person is feeling convicted. They're seeing the error of their ways. The Devil card is Capricorn energy, but it can represent somebody that's like, you know what, I'm actually seeing my toxicity. I see how messed up I've been. I've been chained to something else. I've been stuck in something else. And I can now realize how that's been hurting Virgo. Show me 2 more. The 5 of Cups. That's deep regret over hurting and losing someone. It's disappointment. It's somebody pining away, feeling really bad. Scorpio Mars energy. Some kind of toxicity. I don't know if somebody has an addiction. It hit a rock bottom. Because for some of y'all, that's what it is. You got all the cards that show me that. The Tower, the 10 of Swords, the Devil card. Maybe this is you with your guards up. Maybe this is your spouse. And their addictions got in the way. It could even be something financial. Maybe they caused some kind of financial hardship. Damaged your car or caused a financial loss that destabilized you too in some kind of way. There's definitely regret here. Okay. And you got the 2 of Wands. So there's some planning. They're planning something. They're planning for the long term. Okay. So this is Aries Mars energy. So this is like you're at a crossroads, and it begs the question, should I stay? Should I go? Okay. What comes next? This is that fork in the road. All right. Which direction do we move in? So it does feel like this person is planning something. They're thinking long term. Pentacles. Yeah, there's an apology showing up here. This could be a 5-year relationship or age difference. I'm seeing something significant about 8 months. That happened 8 months ago. And it could be financial hardship, y'all. But the Page of Cups is here, which is a message. So it does look like they're trying to reach out. And that usually is very thoughtful. And you got a thoughtful lover here. So maybe they're very thoughtful. But I feel like if it's not that, the 8 of Cups is them walking away from that other situation. The 5 of Pentacles is them like cutting their losses. Going through a breakup. Going through a divorce. Even if it's costly. And they're like, I have new love with the Page of Cups. So I have to keep giving y'all 2 scenarios because there's 2 different groups here. What is I have too much on my plate right now as the challenge? Somebody's child needs to get their eyes checked. They need glasses. If they're not doing well in school, even though the school normally checks their eyes, their vision, go get their eyes checked. Okay, so you got the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, Gemini Saturn with the 7 of Wands, which is like a blocked energy. And it did say I'm trying to reach out to you, but I'm blocked. This is communication with a blockage. Somebody else got these same 2 cards. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, you got the Hangman, which is not talking. The Moon is like vagueness, uncertainty between the 2 of you. You could work with this person with the 7 of Pentacles here. Okay, listen. This could be a 7-year cycle or something significant about 7 years. You got Cancer and Pisces here. You got Pisces, both of their majors. But Cancer as well with the Moon. You got Leo, Mars, and then you got Gemini, Saturn. So could be that there's a work situation. It's like too much at stake to deal with each other in the workplace for some of you. I feel like this person is saying like, I know you're my person, but right now I can't be as consistent as I need to be. Maybe communication is a bit spotty. But you do have the 7 of Wands, which is blocking communication. And the Knight of Swords is running right towards that person. So maybe there's a lot of miscommunication, misunderstandings, and like a break right now between you two. This talks about a sacred pause. I kind of feel like somebody's waiting for another person to finish something. Maybe challenging for them. Maybe even trying to protect you. They don't want you involved in whatever the mess is until they clean it up. So I feel for most of you, these cards are showing me something promising. I just feel like there's another little hiccup in the way. What is the outcome with I'm testing your limits, crossing your boundaries, pushing your buttons as a defense mechanism? They could be trying to push you away as a means to test if you really can handle them and what stress may come along with them, maybe with another person from their past, their child's mother, their child's father, ex-husband, ex-wife, soon to be, whatever. Somebody that they have to deal with that they know might be problematic. Because it says they want to affirm their belief that love hurts. This person is showing up as defensive, as stubborn. And they have this confirmation bias in their mind, like within themselves. It's not even about anybody else. It's like they're giving themselves their own confirmation bias, living in their own head. Listen to that chirp in the background. I don't know what that was, but that was confirmation. Okay, what is this about? You got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's the disillusionment. Scorpio Venus energy, the Sun. Leo energy, the Eight of Cups. That's probably like them saying, like, will you walk away when you see the truth of my situation? And the novelty wears off in the relationship with the Seven of Cups in reverse. When it's no longer that fun honeymoon stage. Like you see that, you know, this may be a son. Maybe they have a son with someone. Or child or children with someone. And they're like, you know, this might get a little complicated. Like, will you walk away? Pisces, Saturn energy, and Leo energy. Yeah, the Two of Cups. I do feel like somebody's going through a divorce. This is definitely divorce, breakup. It's showing me a lot of that. Cancer, Venus energy, the bottom of the deck. Are you a team player? Can you deal with my shenanigans? Yeah, there's some anxiety about it. Gemini, Mars energy, and Capricorn, Mars. Could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. I feel like this person is like, can you weather the storm? Can you be my shoulder to cry on? Because it's a mess. There's a mess here. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a mess. There's some anxiety here about whether they can actually have a healthy relationship. Because I don't think they ever have. Especially with the past energy that they may still be going through a breakup with, y'all. This person is in love with you. Because you got the Sun. And that is somebody in love with you. But they got to disconnect and walk away from something else completely. Okay? Let's get some messages and channeled songs from your person. Messages from your person. Silence. I am so sorry for my silence. I just needed a break and now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I am afraid you won't let me back in. I know it's been a long time since we have spoken. But trust me, my love, I missed you so much during this time and I'm finding my way back to you soon. We have blessed. This person wants to have a family with you. It says, I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a wonderful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks for the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. Okay, so you could already be pregnant by them, but for some of you, hopefully not if you're not talking, but they want to have a child with you. They're seeing you as the Empress. Could be a Taurus or a Libra, or you could be on the Virgo Libra cusp. One more. All right, it says, my world. You mean the world to me. Leo just got that channel song by Toni Braxton. She is a Libra. It says, everything revolves around you. I keep you, what? I keep you mind? What does that mean? I keep you in mind is what it should say. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions. And I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. Could be a Leo with that lion. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. You got rumors and gossip here. Rumors and gossip can erode our love, causing us to question this relationship. Maybe that's why the relationship is kind of private. Let's get some channel songs. What you got here? The girl next door. Virgo energy. That's Music Soul Child. He's a Virgo. It says familiar, dependable, approachable, innocent, sweetheart, wife material, homemaker, glow up, seeing you through different eyes now, has interest in you as more than friends. Okay. So the Seven of Pentacles did show up, and that talks about being friends first, colleagues first. And so I do feel like somebody's growing to really love you. They're falling in love with you. They may like to keep it private though. I mean, it says when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I want to leave. I'm telling you, they are leaving somebody. They're ready to try something different. It could be a Gemini. That's, what's his name? Darnell Jones. He's a Gemini. Where I want to be. They asked him, why did he write that song? He said he was with his high school sweetheart. And he started feeling the urge to date someone else. It says, rethink this connection. Try something new. Try someone different. Now, this could be somebody that's feeling bad for hurting you because they wanted to go test the water somewhere else. Like I said, y'all gonna have to play with it and just put yourself where you belong. Because there's more than one story. Can't Let Go by Anthony Hamilton. Aquarius. So that does make me feel like there could be something significant here. All this heart chakra color, where they could feel torn. You know, it's not easy to divorce. There's children involved. There's stuff involved. Look at this. Half crazy. Music soul child again. Virgo energy. It says friends to lovers. Gone wrong. Ruining a good solid friendship by crossing the line. Regret and missing the friendship. Yeah. He said his mind's going half crazy because I can't leave you alone. And I wonder if it's worth me, whatever he says after that, holding on. Your person feels like they might be in the in-between. If that's not them, that's you. Somebody got to leave something else, okay? It feels like a real solid friendship. It feels like a forever person, but it just feels like this other kink got to be worked out. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey, Libra Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this reading, y'all. Where do things stand between you and your person? From their perspective, what are they feeling currently? Signs you might be dealing with. You got Scorpio here twice. You got Virgo. You got Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Okay. Let's see. How are they feeling right now? What are their thoughts right now? Let's try this again. It says talk to clear the communication. They feel like they want to communicate. You got the third chakra there, the throat chakra. Could be a Gemini. It says you deserve efforts, not excuses. This person feels like they could improve on communication, that they need to initiate, that they need to reach out. If it's the other way around, take it that way. If you know you've been giving them a run around, not following through, then they're feeling like they deserve better. Okay, so flip it however you need to, because it won't be the same for everybody. Okay, let's get into these cards. What are they feeling currently for you? What are their current feelings for Libra? I'm doing come back to me spells on you. They want you back. Okay. All right. What is their next move, action, intention, or thoughts? Because not everybody will act. It says, I'm planning my escape from them. I want you. Okay, y'all. Is that third party? If it's not someone else, it's a mindset, it's a behavior, it's a lifestyle, it's a pattern that they're trying to escape from to come back to you. The challenge between you two is I'm prone to self-sabotage. I ruin all the good things in my life. Or could be an Aquarius. That's Aquarius, Venus energy. In particular, in relationships, they could struggle with that. And what is the outcome for you two? I know you're special, and I hope you know it too. I know that's right. Oh, they said they don't think you care about them anymore. I don't care anymore. Starting hearing that song by Khalees. She's a Leo. It says, I am in the process of cutting ties with my karmic. It's over. So if there's a third party, they're cutting that person off. It says, I'm praying that you return to me. It says they're doing come back to be spells on you. I have a gift for you. Will you accept it? I still crave your body. Yo, what is that song? I wanna hold your body. Body. Y'all know that song? Anyway, it says the apology is overdue, but it's on its way to you. Okay. So it looks like somebody is planning to act. Okay. I hope I don't knock these cards down. That would just be a disaster. Okay, what if I'm doing come back to be spells on you? The Ace of Wands. They want you back. I don't know who sings that song. I think he's saying I want to rock your body. He might be saying F your body. I don't know, y'all. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody got the highs for you. What else? And this could be them taking initiative, setting things off. Four of Swords. Maybe you haven't been speaking for 4 weeks. This person might be getting some kind of counseling. Or maybe they're realizing that they need it. If they're the kind of person that would just like up and invite you on a trip or something, they could be thinking about like a little vacation or something with you. They're definitely meditating. They're thinking about how you two can heal after a period of separation. Okay, Libra, that's your card. That is Libra, Jupiter energy. And that's for my October the 11th through the 22nd people. I think it's the 22nd. 22nd, 23rd, whenever your season ends. This person is planning to reach out soon. They got their wand in their hand. They're very confident. Look at that. The Nine of Wands and the Emperor. They're ready to make some sacrifices for you. And they're making an executive decision. This is showing up as your divine masculine, Aries energy, your sister sign. Somebody can have a Sagittarius moon as well. Yeah, look at this. Aquarius energy. They're ready to start over. I'm not even going to pull any more cards. This person is action oriented. They're coming in quickly, unexpectedly. Expect the unexpected with them. I'm planning my escape from them. I want you. But I feel like they're trying to have a clean break with the Fool. They don't want any baggage. They don't want any residue from this other situation or mindset. Look at this. They want you. They're like, you're the one that I choose. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think Olivia Newton-John was a Libra. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was. Okay, so Two of Cups is Cancer, Venus energy, and the King of Wands. This is them setting that tone, taking initiative, leading by example. They're like, look, you need to make it clear what you want with Libra. And they're going to do it. It could be a Libra, Jupiter. Somebody could be in the spotlight here. They're definitely action-oriented. They're feeling very confident. And they're on fire for you. But this is Leo, Jupiter energy. But it could just be a Leo. It could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So why would they self-sabotaging here? This person sees the future with you. They're passionate about you. They're thinking about a long-term relationship. Maybe even popping the question for some of you. What is I'm prone to? I feel like they want to take you on a trip, though. What is I'm prone to self-sabotage as the challenge? Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be a workaholic. They could definitely prioritize work over relationship. Maybe didn't even invest in you a lot as far as time goes. Very slow to commit. This person, the thing about them though, they may have felt like a time waster, but they're really not. It's showing me somebody here that actually does want a commitment here. I don't know if gambling or working too much or a fast-paced life or just, just not moving fast enough for you when it comes to love. They could be single. They could be a bachelor or bachelorette. They may live a very independent life. They may be a person who puts their feelings to the back and focuses on the priorities. But there's a lot of passion showing up here for you. And you got the Two of Cups, which is mutual feelings. They want to express it, though. They want to demonstrate. The King of Wands is about being demonstrative. It is coming out with the Two of Cups, which is an expression of mutual feelings. Okay, so that definitely shows me somebody may be whining and dining you, taking you out on a date. I feel like a vacation might be significant, too. They want you to know how special you are because they say they know you're special. What does that mean? Oh, my God, the Knight of Cups. You are their ideal person. This is a romantic proposal or a gesture asking you out or maybe a marriage proposal, y'all. And it's going to be done very special. I don't know if they're planning it. They might be. That might be why they're taking you away. Okay. Could be a Pisces person. And then the High Priestess in reverse is Pisces energy. I feel like they're secretive about something. You don't know about this. The initials B or J could be significant. Y'all might get a proposal. This might even be a person who hasn't been willing to show people that y'all were together. And now they're like, I want everybody to know I don't care. Yeah. Knight of Wands, they don't care. They're up for the challenge. They're making a decision here. If this person has been working too much, not prioritizing you, they're showing up as more passionate for you. Sagittarius energy. You got Libra moon and Sagittarius Saturn. This person could be very duty bound, work focused, kind of boring and dull because they work so much. Where's my other cards? Oh, here they are. Okay, let's get messages from your person to you. And then we'll get some channel songs. Best self. I want to be my best self for you. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal. There you go. The Two of Cups. Meeting as equals. Your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. I don't know if this person is getting in shape. I mean, you do have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like joining a gym, working out. Knight of Wands, maybe this person could be a trainer or maybe they hired a trainer and they're trying to like look their best for you. Aww. But I feel like that's also emotionally, mentally, spiritually. mission. Together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacle if we work as a team. Oh, that's really sweet. All right. And we have blessed. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I'm so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. And in the bottom of the deck is grateful. If I have ever crossed paths with you, if I have never crossed paths with you, my life would, if I had never crossed paths with you, my life would forever feel incomplete. So they feel like we complete them. What's that song by Keisha Cole? Doesn't she have a song called You Complete Me? She's a Libra as well. Let's see what songs you get here. Get like 4 songs for you, okay? So y'all can make like a little playlist. You have No, Only in My Dreams. As Real as It May Seem, It Was Only in My Dreams by Debbie Gibson. She's a Virgo. What does that mean? That could be that you two have been in separation. And maybe they're like daydreaming about you, or they feel like you're too good to be true. And it's like, nah, this ain't real. This can't possibly be real. All right, we got Break My Soul, Beyonce, another Virgo card. You could be on the cusp or dealing with a Virgo. And then this card represents the Ten of Wands, which is Sagittarius, Saturn, what you just got at the end of your reading. That card right there. An uphill battle. Okay, so break my soul. Everyday struggle, burdens, responsibilities weighing on you. An uphill battle and achievement. But they're like, look, we're going to get to the mountaintop. This talks about getting to the mountaintop. They feel like you are a catalyst pushing them. That could even be why the King of Wands is here. I feel like this person could even be saying, I owe you. Like, you've been there for me. Now it's time for me to return the favor. That's what I'm getting. And I'm hearing return the favor. Let me return the favor, please, by the late, great Andrea Martin. I don't remember her sign. I want to call her Sagittarius or Scorpio. I feel like she deserves her flowers. I'm not going to disrespect that queen like that. Let's look up her birthday. I feel like she might be. If she's a Virgo too, because you got a lot of Virgo cards here. But I don't know why I'm thinking Sagittarius or Saturn. I mean Sagittarius or Saturn. Sagittarius or Scorpio. Andrea Martin. Birthday. Not that Andrea Martin. Okay, I guess I gotta say singer. They don't put enough respect on her name. She is a dope songwriter. Oh, she was in Aries. Oh, her birthday was yesterday, April the 14th. That is so weird. Man. Okay, so she passed at age 49. She passed in 2021. Okay, y'all. So I don't know. You could be dealing with your sister sign in Aries, April the 14th. Wow. Yesterday was my mother's wedding anniversary. She's a Libra. And my late uncle's birthday. Maybe April 14th is significant to you for some reason. Maybe some of you just met this person. I don't know. So this person is saying, look, I'm going through something right now. I'm used to things coming hard to me. You know, and I'm a warrior. I'm willing to do it. But maybe I've been giving you mixed signals because I have so much on my plate. This talks about having a lot on your plate and not prioritizing love. And it could be workaholism. I'm telling y'all. And it may be that they have financial issues. And that could be like their obsession right now. Capricorn energy. Okay, it could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. 8 years is here as well. Let's get 2 more. But they're saying, you won't break my soul. So not you, but the situation won't break their soul. It says your secrets are safe with me. That's interesting. You got the High Priestess. I see this as the High Priestess. But you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Pisces, Alicia Keys. Someone you can trust. They feel like they can trust you. What does this card say? I know you're special and I hope you know it too. Yeah, they see you as their ideal person. They can feel like you're really a confidant. You really help them out. And you got Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, who's a Cancer. It says reliability, loyalty, cycles, and committed. That's the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe an Earth sign or Cancer. All right, y'all. So time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be there waiting. Time after time. Diary by Alicia Keys, Break My Soul by Beyonce, and Debbie Gibson, Only in My Dreams. That's a heck of a playlist, but that's what I got for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Scorpio Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards and see where things stand between you and your person, how they're feeling for you right now. Starting with signs you might be dealing with. Their current feelings. Scorpio energy is here. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. And Sagittarius is here twice. Scorpio is here twice. Cancer is here. Pisces is here. And Gemini. Okay. Alright, let's see what they want to say to you. How are they feeling? Where do things stand from their perspective? You deserve effort, not excuses. And then you have this connection is over. So if you're not dealing with this person, you're not speaking to them. Could be a Libra, or some of you could be on a Libra Scorpio cusp. If you are in separation, this person could be saying, look, I can't deliver. And you deserve somebody that can show up for you. Could be an Aries with this big red heart here. Could be a Gemini with the big blue heart. I don't know. But it feels like somebody is saying either you deserve better and I can't give it to you, right? And so I'm going to let you go. Or they could be saying you deserve better. I've broken your heart, but I need to make it right. Okay. That doesn't have to be true for all of you, but let's see what the rest of the cards say. What are their current feelings? Could have taken somebody losing you to appreciate you, you know? I need you to know that you did nothing wrong. This is all on me. I dropped the ball. You tried your best. Yeah. So some of y'all might need to hear that. I just felt like a weight kind of just like come off of somebody. Like, you know, sometimes people leave you in the dark. We're looking at where things stand from their perspective, right? And sometimes people leave you in the dark and you might really feel like people don't care. And I'm telling y'all, the reason why I don't make people feel like that is because I know from my own experiences the way I've treated people. I know from sometimes the way people have treated me. And then when you get to maybe the friendship stage, maybe you decide, I'm not going to deal with you no more romantically, but you become this person's friend, or you're at least cordial with them. You might see how they think, and they may confide in you things they feel about another person. And you're like, well, if you like her, why are you treating her like that? And you'll get to see that it's not a lie. They don't have a reason to lie to you about somebody else. So don't listen to people that's always like, oh, they just don't like you. Sometimes it's not that. It's not that. It's people's own stuff. It's always people's own stuff. What's their next move? I sacrificed you for someone else. So that sounds like regret about it, but we'll see what they have to say about it, because I really should say their next move, their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions. Okay, their next actions, because maybe they don't act on it. But let's see. That could mean that they know the connection is over. They're like wishing you well and they're going to move on. Maybe they'll treat the next person better. Not that y'all want to hear that. Okay, what's the challenge? The challenge is I'm in too deep with a karmic and I don't know how to get out. Yeah. So it could be that they hurt you. They chose someone else and now they're stuck with that person. Okay. What's the outcome of all of this? I'm still with my karmic. Golly. Jesus. All right. It says they're avoiding a confrontation with you. They're trying to accept that it's over. It says they're jealous that you've moved on. So y'all got one of these kind of people coming through. I have put you through so much unnecessary stress that you didn't deserve. I know you're special and I hope you know it too. And somebody can have a Cancer moon. It says deeply emotional, loyal, and sensitive. And it says I put my faith in the wrong person and got burned. See? No matter how many other options present themselves to me, you are my first and only choice. And I have to get my player ways out of my system first. I want to marry you. Okay, y'all. So somebody sound regretful. Cancer moon energy is the Four of Cups. That's a missed opportunity. That's somebody reflecting, possibly feeling really dumb, wanting a second chance, feeling like they missed an opportunity, but the connection is over. Crying over spilled milk. Okay, I need you to know that you did nothing wrong. I dropped the ball. You tried your best. You got the Five of Wands. And you got the Four of Wands. Yeah. They feel like they created a lot of unnecessary stress, drama in the relationship. Okay. So it feels like what's happening for this person is there's this confusion, or I don't know what you would call it. Something is settling down for them, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so when it comes to the tarot, the wands and the swords tend to get more complicated as the numbers increase, right? Give or take a couple of cards. So you have here, going from the 5 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, I feel like somebody is coming out of conflict, realizing something that's like grounding for them. The 4 of Wands in particular talks about like people, places, structures, even ways of thinking. And it's a more structured energy than this. This could have even been family coming between you two. Sometimes this is people fighting over a particular person. And I feel like there could be a graduation here. This is a graduation and a rite of passage. Somebody could be being more settled now, ready to settle down. Or it could be that they are in a situation where they got themselves involved with someone else. They're in a dramatic connection with somebody who causes a lot of drama and conflict, jealousy, competition, and they're married to this person. You know, that could be what it is. That could be why they feel stuck. So that's for some of you. But I also feel like that 4 of Wands is a sense of like wanting to come home to somebody that feels like home to them. But it could have taken a lot of drama and chaos for them to figure it out. I don't think they're happy without you. That's for sure. What is I sacrifice you for someone else? 6 of Cups. Could have been an ex, Scorpio energy. Okay, but they could also be reminiscing about the good times with you when they had a peaceful life, you know. But even the way like she's handing this cup to him and he's sniffing it, they went sniffing behind an ex. Sometimes this is about being stuck on an ex, okay? And it could be a karmic ex. Maybe they had some karma they needed to clear. Okay, you got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. It's like they open themselves back up to something from the past. Could be a Capricorn, could be a 4-year relationship. Age difference could have happened 4 years ago. Maybe this is somebody they were with 4 years ago or dealt with for 4 years. Strength card and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, that's self-sabotage. Somebody has some level of influence over them. It could be a Leo person and you got Aquarius Venus. And this is definitely like, I done cut off my nose to spite my face. It does talk about sacrifice. So they could have felt like they sacrificed you because somebody else had an influence over them. And now they're feeling stuck. And it says that they're stuck with their karmic. They feel like they're in too deep. I'm hearing I'm in too deep by Drake, who is a Scorpio. So maybe y'all need to go listen to that song. I don't even know what he's talking about in that song, but I started hearing him sing it in my head. What is I'm in too deep with the karmic? I don't know how to get out. So now they're feeling stuck, trapped. Wheel of Fortune, bad karma. They did it to themselves. It's a vicious cycle that they're in. It's an endless loop. It's a rinse and repeat. It's definitely some negative karma. That is a karmic, okay? So they're in a karmic cycle with this person. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius. And then the 9 of Cups is here. But as a challenge, the 9 of Cups can be somebody that's very miserable. They're very discontent. They're going through a lot of ups and downs, an emotional roller coaster with this other person. That person could be very selfish. There could be some drinking going on, some overindulgence in something, not having balance. Could just be a lot of destabilization in general. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune shows up as a challenge when we have loose ends that we need to tie up, you know. Somebody feels like they can't get a clean break. Okay, so why are they telling me that they're still with their karmic as the outcome? So they're like, I'm still staying here. So why you come through this reading? Oh my God. Stuck. The Hangman. Pisces energy. What is this person's problem, y'all? The World card and the 8 of Pentacles. So they're like, I'm planning to leave. But I got to work out some things first. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. And it could also be just saying, look, well, since things ended with me and you, the connection is over. You know, I'm going to just work on what I'm stuck with. That could be what it is for some of you. I feel like they still want a future with you, but they really do feel stuck and like they messed something up. They doing a lot of fighting with somebody. I didn't like this reading. Let's see. I haven't gotten these kind of readings for y'all, so I don't know who this person is. They may be a person that you ain't even trying to hear from, but they took over your reading. All right. Now, this could also be showing me that a person is saying, look, when I'm willing to sacrifice this other connection, be by myself, take a break and really heal, get closure to that situation, put a period at the end of the sentence, you and I can work on rebuilding something and making the effort. That could be what it's saying too. So let's see what they have to say. Even though I don't know why I feel like y'all don't care. We have confirmed. Feel that magnetic pull. It's the confirmation that your crush feels it too. So if there's somebody else, okay, this is a lot. We have remorseful. Yeah. Trapped in guilt and shame for their own actions. We got attraction. I got addicted to you so easily, and I'm attracted to you in ways that are hard to explain. We have forgive. Forgive him. He's struggling with himself, and that's why he can't show up for you. And we have I love you. I'm not perfect, but I promise I will love you. All right, let's see. Channel songs from your person. Let's Chill by Guy. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo. I mean, I didn't mean to say a Taurus, y'all. Why did I say that? I meant to say a Libra or a Leo. Okay. He said, let's chill, let's settle down. That's what I want to do. Just me and you or something like that. Okay. You are this person's happiness, but whomever else they chose. For those of you this resonates for, if it's not your story, this just ain't your day. I'm sorry, y'all. But the message is very clear. It says, want to be down by Brandy. So this person is still interested in you. Could be an Aquarius. We have hit me with your best shot. Pat Benatar. She's a Capricorn. But this is Sagittarius moon energy. Okay, it's the Nine of Wands. It says this person is willing to make sacrifices for you. They have relationship PTSD. They may be guarded, but they are resilient and they will persevere. This is determination and ongoing battle. The last man standing or still standing, the wounded warrior, fighting the good fight no matter what's thrown at you, relationship ready, survival, and soldier. They're in a period right now that's building character for them. They are getting worn out with something, but they got to learn their final lesson with this past person, their karmic, and move on. You got Sweet Misery. I told you they were miserable. They feel like you are forbidden fruit. Could be a Pisces. All right, so this card is about forbidden love. Heartbroken, but still longing for the one who broke your heart. Infidelity. Can't stop thinking about an ex who did you wrong. Wishing you didn't still love them. They could be fantasizing about you. Could be an Aries, Mariah Carey. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you want. So, Sweet Misery is by Amel Larue. Her last name is Larrieux. So, if you want to go listen to that song. And actually, in that song, she's talking about a man who is a preacher, a pastor, a spiritual leader. And she's saying, I have no business wanting my pastor. You know what I mean? I know loving you is a sin. It got me down on my knees praying that I don't give in. Now, that could also mean that you were married to them and they went and, you know, got tempted by somebody. But somebody might be in a position of authority or a some kind of spiritual guru or something like that. It's definitely a lesson here for them that they're learning. Feels like the hard way. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Sagittarius, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on between you and your person. Where do things stand from their perspective? How are they feeling currently? Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries, a Libra, a Leo, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Pisces, and Aquarius. Alrighty, let's see what's going on with your person. Or where things stand with you two. Between you two from their perspective. Let's see. I heard lights, camera, action. Somebody could be in entertainment. It says only ask for what you want and then protect your energy. You're being watched. What? Okay. So this is their perspective. So I guess somebody kind of being careful. I feel like they're like being extremely strategic. I feel like they're not wanting to lead you on or to be led on. I feel like there is a need for a conversation from both of you though. Now maybe you're watching them, they're watching you, you're watching each other. But I get a feeling here of somebody not wanting to say something that they'll regret or ask for something. Like for instance, if you're like, I don't know where we stand. Where do we stand? Like, it's a person that may be saying, okay, I need to know, but at the same time, I'm afraid to reach out. I'm afraid to ask, because what if I don't get the response I want? What if I ask Sagittarius, which would be a really bad question to ask a Sagittarius, especially a Sagittarius man, maybe not the women, but you know, where do we stand? I just thought of a story. My male Sagittarius best friend told me. He said a woman told him that she loved him, and he was like, as you should. And I said, I could just pop you. I could pop you for her. Like, why would you say that to that woman? But he was like, well, I didn't love her, so I wasn't going to tell her I'm like, I understand that, but I mean, my goodness, as you should. He's like, I understand, my child. Can't stand it sometimes. Anyway, so it feels like that. Now, it could be that this person is wanting to kind of keep their distance, because maybe you're dealing with somebody who's a bit avoidant, non-committal, something like that. I don't feel like as sinister as it may sound or even feel to one or both of you. But I feel like somebody is needing clarity, but they're afraid to ask for it. And it's just like both people just wondering what's going on. It's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe you're both mirroring each other. It's either that or somebody not wanting to commit to something. Like not wanting to say, yeah, we're in a relationship. You know, this is my person, whatever. Maybe listen, if they only want like something casual, they may not feel like you're going to go for that. Let's see what this is. What are their feelings? Something about September the 12th could be significant. I just saw the number 912 in my mind's eye. Now that number could just mean something to you. Somebody could be born in the year 67 or 89. Okay. Their feelings. I sincerely apologize for lying to you. Their next move. I don't want to hurt you with my BS. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody's being cautious. The challenge. Karmic love or partners can be great teachers if we learn the lesson they were sent to teach us. Could be dealing with an Aries or Leo. You did come out in Leo's reading. The outcome. I feel more drawn to you when you pull away from me. Okay, somebody playing games here. Somebody asked for more than they wanted or acted like they wanted more than they wanted. And ooh, this sounds like a Sagittarius man right here. Are y'all Sagittarius men? Did y'all do this to somebody? I don't know. I thought you would always be here. Joke's on me. You know in your heart of hearts what the truth is. So the spirit is saying that you already know where you two stand. I want to let you in, but I can't. Yeah, it's like somebody's not open. I keep having vivid dreams about you. I'm disappointed when I have to come back to reality without you. Fake Mr. Nice Guy, wolf in sheep's clothing. That's what I'm saying. It says closure is an illusion. Don't reopen the wounds, which are in the process of healing. Somebody, look, I want to send you a nasty text for old time's sake. We will forever be one. There's a soul tie. Y'all, what is wrong with this person? They're watching you. They're watching you about to pounce. That's what I get. They're about to come back. And they're feeling convicted. It's telling them only ask for what you want. Don't give anybody false hope. So some of you have pulled away from this person. And they're feeling drawn to you. They're saying they want to let you in, but they can't. Because they're showing up as the fake Mr. Nice Guy or wolf in sheep's clothing. Or like I said, they're saying this about you. So there's this feeling of like, okay, we're going to get some closure. I'm going to say something to you, but the wound just reopens and it interrupts your healing. Or the other way around. Y'all have to just put yourself where you go. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, y'all. So you got the Temperance card and the World card. So the Temperance card is somebody wanting to reconcile. The World card is unfinished business. It does feel like somebody's coming in to test the waters with you. It does feel like reconciliation energy. It does feel like I'm not done. What did it say? Closure. Closure is an illusion. Closure is an illusion. Don't reopen wounds which are in the process of healing. You got the card of healing. Finding peace, finding meaning, moving on after a death, an ending, a breakup. And then this is like unfinished business, a lack of closure. Well, let me come back, reach out to you. Yes, somebody's going to be testing the waters with you here. So this is what they want. What is their next move? It says, I don't want to hurt you with my BS, because they know that they're not ready. They know that they're not ready. The Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy again. Now, Sagittarius, I don't know. Somebody could be saying this about you. And then the Four of Pentacles. So it's a lot of communication, and then it's being closed off again. Could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. Somebody may be at a distance. And it does feel like their heart chakra is blocked. It says, I want to let you in, but I can't. And he is somebody with a blocked heart chakra. This can even be holding a grudge, though. It's a lot of messages or calls or communication or effort coming in from this person. It's telling you to protect your energy. This is about protecting your energy. It says you're being watched. Now, it could be something online, because this is the internet here. I don't know if this is like some DMs, some inbox messages, whatever it might be. But it does feel like this person is flooding you with a lot of attention, a lot of effort. And it does feel like you do seem to be holding a grudge here. You could be on a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And again, it could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. This person doesn't have a lot to give right now. What is karmic love? Or partners can be great teachers if we learn the lesson they were sent to teach us. The Wheel of Fortune, that's the karmic lovers. Yes. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius energy. Lots of ups and downs. A rinse and repeat cycle between you and another person. But it does represent loose ends as a challenge. It does represent like maybe not learning the lesson. Trying to do things on your own terms instead of accepting what God allows, you know. Show me more. It's too unpredictable. This person likes to do what they want to do. The Empress. And that's a distorted feminine. Whether it's a man or a woman. It's distorted feminine energy. They have a mommy wound. Okay. They could be a person who takes advantage of your kindness, your love, your generosity, your understanding, your compassion. This could be a baby mama, baby daddy. What's the outcome here? I feel more drawn to you when you pull away. What are they talking about? The Three of Wands. Yeah. When there's distance, when time goes by, when they look at their phone and see that you're not texting them. Could be an Aries person. You may be at a distance from this person. You don't have to be, but with the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands, it could be that. Or you could have met them when you were on a vacation or a trip, traveling, something like that. I feel like this person, they're wanting to talk to you. They definitely want to talk to you. June 2019 could be significant. I don't know what about that may be significant, but it could be. It's like they're patiently waiting, or they feel like you have withdrawn, so you're patiently waiting. So I feel like them wanting to like pick things back up. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Aries, Mars energy. So this is somebody that definitely feels proactive. That's an extroverted person, a demonstrative person. And this is also magnetism. And they're saying they feel more drawn to you when you make yourself the main character. I think I told Cancer the same thing. All right, bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you may have a family with this person. That's the baby daddy. So you got the baby mama as the distorted feminine, and you got divine masculine. So you could be the divine masculine, or this could be who you thought was your divine masculine, but they may just be a teacher here. I mean, this is hitting a rock bottom. This is like, you hurt me, but I'm going to get over it. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to accept that it's ending. Maybe a 10-year marriage or relationship or age difference, but it feels like some children are here. There's a dog here. There's things invested. It's not just some fly-by-night relationship. It doesn't feel like, even though I feel like they've been acting like that. Okay. So maybe that somebody here is feeling drawn to you. What are their intentions if they come back towards you? Because it definitely feels like physical attraction. But what are their intentions if they come back towards my Sagittarius? If this is in fact your person. Page of Cups, an apology. But they're coming in with a small gesture. Still kind of immature. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Ace of Wands, wanting sex. Knight of Swords. Not taking no for an answer. A Gemini, your sister sign. Also, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is here. So yeah, it does feel like this person wants to talk to you. They want to be intimate. Two of Cups. The feelings are mutual. You know what I'm going to tell you, Sagittarius? You could be dealing with an earth sign. What else you got? Yeah, the Hierophant. You got the Four of Swords. This may be somebody wanting marriage counseling with the Four of Swords going into, I'm sorry, the Hierophant going into the Four of Swords. That's counseling for sure. That's definitely therapy. This could be wanting to work on a relationship again. This is the man in the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. So it feels like there's somebody here, Cancer, Venus energy, that does want to work on something with you, right? But I would say I would not sleep with them. I would not reintroduce sex to the relationship, even though they're going to be very forceful about it. I wouldn't. I would say we need to work on the practicality of the relationship if you're willing to give them another chance. I also feel like clearly defined boundaries are important between you and this person. Because sometimes this is just absence makes the heart grow fond. I haven't talked to you in a month or so. Oh, let me reach out to you and see how you're doing. They're definitely racing up with communication. But they're coming in very hot. And it's like you don't really have a right to come in hot when you haven't been, I don't know, you haven't been doing the right thing. Now, it says only ask for what you want. And the Knight of Swords is very blunt. He's very direct. So they could come in and tell you, look, I want to sleep with you. And you may be like, no, I'm holding out for my King of Pentacles, my Hierophant, my person that's going to actually want marriage, commitment, long term. Not nobody playing games with me. So you can keep your apology if all you're doing is coming back in that same tired energy, which it looks like they are. And they're very forceful. They're definitely not looking at this like something that is even optional. They're like, oh, you're going to take me back. And I feel like, no, you're not. Now, Sagittarius, if that's you, then that's how they feel. They're not going to play that game anymore. Messages from them. Somebody's name could be Gerard. Unique. You are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I'm very grateful for all the lessons that we both are learning now. Mission. Sagittarius energy. This is the Ten of Wands. Sagittarius Saturn. It says, together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacle. We work as a team. It's going to take some counseling. It's going to take some with holding sex. Okay, some abstinence. That could be why you had the Temperance card as well with the World in reverse. I talked about Kenya Moore in one of my readings, and she just popped up on my TV. Maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. All right, it says inspiration. There is no one else who inspires me the way you do. I am so proud of you, your achievements, and your gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. And the bottom of the deck is time apart. That's the Four of Swords. This time apart is giving us both an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I'm protecting you from my dark shadow side. It says protect your energy. You're being watched. They can feel like you see them. You see their shortcomings, their flaws. You could have called something out. Let's get some channel songs. I don't like this person's energy, but I mean, everybody can change. Things can be worked outable if you want it to work out. Somebody's name could be Michael. I heard Hampton as well. All right, I'm still in love with you. New Edition. Who's in New Edition? Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. They're saying they're still in love with you. You think I'd leave your side, baby. You know me better than that. Sade by your side. Could be a Capricorn. They're definitely feeling like they're coming back. And they're very forceful, though. And it's like they want to be intimate very quickly. If you know your person is like that, don't sleep with them because they're going to go back into the same cycle. It says, I should have known right from the start you go and break my heart. Mariah, heartbreaker. Could be an Aries. Bottom of the deck, you have addictive. He's so persuasive. Okay. Spontaneous. Yeah, they're coming in spontaneous. Obsession, codependency, infatuation, and hooked. Could be a Capricorn or a Libra. That's truth hurts. Addictive. Okay, and Rakim is in that song too, but I don't know what Rakim's sign is. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Capricorn. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this. Where do you stand with your person? From their perspective, what's going on? What are their current feelings? Oh, let's start with possible signs you might be dealing with. You have Cancer, your sister sign. You did come out in their reading. You have 2 Pisces charms here. You have Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. Doesn't have to be your person's sign. But let's see. Where do things stand? July 7th, order number 77 could be significant. It says someone else is getting the version of them you want. Now, this is from their perspective. Now, obviously, they could be admitting this about themselves. It says make the call or the text. Maybe somebody's assuming this. And if not, if the card is very clearly stating that there's a heart and then there's another heart inside of the heart or a piece of the heart that's missing. So maybe they're taking something that they were supposed to be given to you and giving it to someone else, or they feel like that's what you're doing. It does feel like they are contemplating calling, though. I don't know why, if they feel like that. Well, let's see. Now, like I said, they could just be assuming that you're dealing with someone else, and maybe you're not. Or you could be assuming they are, and maybe they're not. Their feelings. Someone is ready to come clean with a secret, and it could be that there's someone else, y'all. I don't know which one of you have someone else, if there is someone else. But that could be what this call is going to be about. Maybe they're coming clean with you. If they've been giving you wishy-washy energy, they could be about to just tell you, look, this is what it is, you know. Lord, next move. I leave before my partners can leave me. So maybe they withdrew from you because they have an insecurity about being left. They have an abandonment wound. Maybe they went off to the next thing because it's new, you know. The novelty could have worn off with you. Challenge between you two is I have a deep desire to reconcile with you. Even though they got somebody else, or you do. So that could be why they're calling. Okay, what is the outcome? I enjoy talking to you. You intrigue me. All right. Someone wishes you would let your guard down and talk to them. The burden of heartbreak is being lifted. Release the past and grow. I am struggling financially, but I don't want you to know. I sacrificed you for someone else. Well, it says someone else is getting the version of them you want. I have unrealistic expectations. I live in a fantasy land. I suffer from delusions of grandeur. Could be a water sign person, namely a Scorpio or a Pisces person. Because that's giving me the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is that person that will leave a relationship when the novelty wears off because they like the newness. The initials B or A could be significant. I heard Tanya as well. And Christy. All right, it says, I think of you as soon as I open my eyes in the morning. They find it difficult to resist temptation. They're easily tempted and distracted by others. They want to have their cake and eat it too. That's the 7 of Cups, Scorpio Venus energy. It says, I secretly stalk you. You'd be surprised how much I watch you. And then I have a gift for you. Will you accept it? And you also have Capricorn Moon here, which that could be you or that could be them. Makes concessions for you, desires stability, goal-oriented, and may seem aloof at times. I kind of get that this person, if you're the one that's like maybe feeling hurt, I don't think that they think you care. That may not be true, but I feel like that's what they are telling me. They don't think you care. What is someone is ready to come clean with the secret? 2 cards. 2 cards. The King of Wands. That's somebody taking action, reaching out. It says make the call or the text. This person is going to take initiative. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, namely a Leo. They could be somebody in the arts, a creative, a leader, an inspirational person, very attractive. This is big D energy. Okay, that's Leo, Jupiter. So they could be in the spotlight. Yeah, the Page of Swords. They're definitely coming through with some well thought out secret in the Tower. And it may feel very explosive. It may be something that really shocks you. This is like a wake-up call, rude awakening, a plot twist that you're not expecting. Scorpio, Aries energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. And the Sun, that's the truth being exposed. Could be a Leo. What's the secret? What's the secret? The 9 of Pentacles. I just got like somebody that has, could be a Virgo. This is Virgo Venus energy. They may live alone. They may be a bachelor. I'm getting somebody that could even like play this game on you. Like, well, I thought you didn't care. I thought you didn't really like me like that. So I started talking to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm getting like a projection. Like somebody is blaming you. That ain't coming clean. Yeah, the Page of Cups and the 8 of Wands. There's a lot of messages coming from this person. But it could also be that they're talking to somebody new. This is like being swept off of your feet. If it's a feminine, it could be that another masculine came in and is sweeping her off of her feet. Him or her. And if it's that you're dealing with, if you are a dealing with a man, in particular. I do feel like there's some feelings that's developing rather quickly between them and another person. Because again, this is being swept off of your feet. This is new love or crushing on somebody really hard. But it's the newness. It's the newness of it all. And again, falling in love quickly. That's what the card said. Because this person really likes being single. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got Sagittarius, Mercury, and Virgo, Venus. Okay, so I leave my partners before they can leave me. What is that about? Is their next actions? 3 of Cups. They get distant. They go gold. This is distancing yourself from people. Maybe depression. That could even be a coping mechanism for them. Cancer, Venus, Cancer, Mercury energy. The Hermit card in reverse. Yes, that's alienation. That's antisocial behavior. Could be a Virgo. I'm moving on. So they're not planning to do anything. This is not reconciling or nothing. Even though it says, I have a deep desire for you to reconcile with you. It's the challenge. So why is it a challenge? Because they want to, but there's a challenge. There's a third party here. This is 3 is a crowd when it's in reverse. Could also be some gossip going on. Could be listening to the wrong advice. Being around the wrong people. Overindulging in things that they shouldn't be. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. So them wanting to reconcile with you. They're not taking action because the Ace of Wands is action, but this is the challenge. But this is also like promiscuity, a short-lived relationship where it's all about the sex, okay? So they could be feeling a lack of energy, a lack of enthusiasm to reach out even though they want to. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And you got the 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Mars energy. Could be a 3-year relationship or age difference. Some of you work with them. 3 of Pentacles talks about dating somebody in the workplace. This is a selfish card as a challenge. It's not being a team player. It's worrying about your own needs over the group, over the couple, over the relationship, over the partnership. But also third party interference, y'all. Just not being a team player. I just don't see them making an effort. I enjoy talking to you. You intrigue me as the outcome. What does that mean? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. You know what a big part of them not reconciling with you is about too is you. No longer nurturing them. That's your court card. Unless you're dealing with another earth sign, especially another Capricorn. They could be very superficial. They could be very superficial. I'm talking name brands. I'm talking, I got to have the best of the best with the 9 of Pentacles here. She kind of bad and bougie, okay? Represents somebody that likes living in the lap of luxury. But, you know what? This person could have gone through some financial hardships too. They seem arrogant. Are they arrogant? Ace of Swords. Yeah, they like talking to you. They like your voice too. But they want to talk, but they feel like you're not interested in talking to them anymore. I told you they feel like you don't care anymore. The Queen of Pentacles is caring, nurturing. It's in reverse, and that's you. Page of Wands. They definitely want to call. They want to flirt. They're reminiscing about you. They're thinking about how they can reach out to you. They're definitely admiring you online if they have the ability to. But they feel like you don't. It says they wish to talk to you, but they want you to let your guard down. But how you going to want to talk to somebody when you chose someone else? Unless you chose someone else. I don't know. It says divine guidance. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. They are doing a lot of looking back. Pictures, text messages, things of that nature with the 6 of Cups. That's reminiscing, feeling nostalgic. You got inspiration here. There is no one else who inspires me the way you do. I'm so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. You could really have poured into this person, gave them great advice. You have yearning. My heart is yearning for your love. It says, I loved you more than I let on. When I can hold you again, I will never let you go. And then the bottom of the deck is boundaries. We honor boundaries in love, fostering a safe and cozy space for us both. And I feel like they see you as somebody with strong boundaries. Channel songs. Channel songs. Channel songs. So they could be Deborah or Debbie. Channel song for you is Look Like We in Love, but only on camera. Drake. Cameras. Faking it for likes. Real. R-E-E-L, not real. R-E-A-L. Flexing on social media. Interesting. Didn't I tell y'all they could be arrogant? You know, this other person they're talking to, it's just because it's new. If there is someone there. And they're going to try to run right back to you. We got if I was your girl, all the things I do to you. I make you call out my name. I ask who it belongs to. Janet Jackson, she's a Taurus. It says wishful thinking, fantasizing, tease, temptation, self-control, needing more effort and commitment. She said, but I'm not, so I can't. So I won't. But if I were your girl, that could be you saying, I ain't giving you all this juiciness, all this sexiness. The Queen of Pentacles is a sensual woman. And I started hearing, not Aaliyah, what's her name? Brandy. Because I'm a woman, a sensual woman. But I need someone who has something in common. I was just a girl. You could have met them when you were younger. Brandy is an Aquarius. Okay, maybe you're on the cusp or dealing with one. All right, so we have Soul Sister Bilal. He's a Virgo. It says soulmate, other half, union, marriage, and proposal. They know you got a lot of substance to you. Somebody else doesn't. And this is no shot to that other person, but it's just the reality is they're giving the version of themselves that you deserve to somebody who don't even deserve it. Weird. We got redemption songs, so they want to redeem themselves. Judgment card, Scorpio, can also be an Aquarius, Bob Marley. So Bob Marley redemption song is his song, but this card is connected to the Judgment card, Scorpio energy, Pluto. It says someone is apologetic, self-assessing, and wants to redeem themselves by seeking your forgiveness. Spiritual reparations are due. A twin flame is awakening. And then we got I Want to Be Your Lover by Prince, who's a Gemini. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can, and I'll see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Aquarius Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Somebody's name could be Kirk, K-I-R-K. All right, let's get into your reading. Where do things stand between the two of you? Their perspective, how they're feeling, their current feelings, but obviously your feelings will factor in as well. Signs you might be dealing with are Sagittarius, twice. Pisces, Virgo is here twice. Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, and Gemini. Okay. Let's see what's going on from their perspective. Where do things stand? All right, you have yes, they care. They care. They care. It says protect your energy. You're being watched. They're watching you and they care. Okay. Let's see what that means. It's telling you to protect your energy. So I don't know if this is person obsessed with you or what. Maybe you don't want them watching you. What are they feeling for you right now? One-sided, unrequited love. They're too selfish to appreciate a good thing. I feel like they might be saying that about you. Some of you want distance. You don't want to deal with this person right now. Something could have happened. Their next move. Is it lust or love? They have an obsession with you. Could be a, could be a Sagittarius. What's the challenge? I'm still in my prime. Not ready for anything serious. Yeah, that could be a Sagittarius. The outcome. I'm an introvert at heart. I'm still in my shell around you. That could be a Virgo, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio person. All right, it says the past no longer matters. Don't look back, only forward. I use or used sex to control you or our connection. Could definitely be a Sagittarius. I owe you an in-depth conversation to make sense of my foolish behavior. I have serious childhood traumas. I have no idea how to heal. You expect so much from me and it scares me. My commitment phobia is triggered by our connection. I'm living a lie with someone else. You're teaching me how to love. All right, Music Soul Child. My heart has turned cold. My heart had turned cold, but you're chipping away at it. I'm a hopeless romantic. I fall in and out of love very easily. An apology is overdue, but on its way to you. They think you got them under a spell. Who is this person? They have an obsession with you. It's weird because it doesn't feel like it's the healthiest, but there's an obsession here with you. There's something about you that intimidates this person, Aquarius. But they're a mess at the same time. So let's see what's going on. What is one-sided, unrequited love? I feel like they want to know that you care. They care for you, but I don't feel like they've been the healthiest. They are watching you. So maybe protect your energy. You could feel it. The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Three of Swords. This person has had their heart broken before. Libra, Saturn, the Two of Swords. They're watching you. The Page of Swords, he's the spy. They could be watching you on social media. It says protect your energy. For some of you, this person is a heartbreaker. They're confused. They give you mixed signals, okay? Libra moon energy, Libra Saturn energy, Gemini and Libra and Aquarius are here. All this air energy. So it does feel like, I feel like this person feels like you're ignoring them. They're hurt. They're sad behind that. But it's not because you just chose to do it. It's something that they did to you. They're saying they love you. Okay, is it lust or love though? Next move, thoughts, actions, the Five of Wands in reverse. It will be contingent upon how they show up for you next. The Five of Wands in reverse could be wanting to reach a compromise with you, stop fighting with you, stop bickering with you, eliminate any competition. Okay, that's Leo energy, your sister sign. Leo's Mars. Leo Saturn, I'm sorry. You got the Nine of Cups here, yeah, because this is all about pleasure, sensuality, sexuality, right? Can you be content with one person? Can you cut off your hoes? Right? That could be what they're saying about themselves or you. I don't know. Because I kind of feel like you're the one with the options. Even if they thought they had options, I feel like they weren't real. That could even be what they're wrestling with. Like, can I be content with just one person? Because these other options I had was trash. What if I'm still in my prime? So they're contemplating, like, are these feelings very real? And I think they're discovering, yes, they care. So their challenge for you is that they're in their prime. The Seven of Swords. That's deceptive energy. That's sneaky energy. That's cheating. That's being selfish. So they're like, I'm still in my selfish phase. They have shame and embarrassment about not being mature enough for you. Aquarius moon. Could be a runner. It could be somebody that has escaped the connection. That's the escape artist. And then a Ten of Wands. Yeah. It's like, can this person make a sacrifice? Because you know, love, what's the saying? Love makes sacrifices that lust never would. Because it's like the pleasures here, you definitely please them. Like they feel like they found somebody that brings a smile to their face when it comes to the sexual side of things or whatever. But it's like, what about these other options? Can you cut them off? Can you cut other people off and not have me as one of many? Me saying that as an Aquarius. Okay, I'm not an Aquarius, but I'm saying if I were you. Okay, so I'm an introvert at heart, but I'm still in my shell around you. Wow, you got the shell card. The Hermit card is somebody that's still in their shell. Virgo energy. But like I said, it could be a Virgo. I said that before. This person, you intimidate this person and you don't even realize you do. Because you might be like, no, they are not intimidated by me. They are. And I feel like this protects your energy. You're being watched is because they feel like you see them. They feel like you're very introspective. They feel like you know who they are. Look at this. And Spirit is telling them, look, the only stalker is you. It's not you, it's them. They're the ones watching you. Okay, could be a Virgo. You may not be speaking right now. What else? You got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. I don't know if this person has paranoia because they are a person who survived some kind of addictions or something. They could have slipped back into some addictions. For instance, it could just be simply that they smoke cigarettes. It could be that they drink. It could be that they are hanging around a certain group of people. It could be some kind of negative vice or influence over them that they went back to. Because this is when you slip back into old habits. You start backsliding here. Gemini energy and Virgo energy. So it does feel like this person, there's something they're not being truthful about, that they went back to that you may have already been aware of, or they suspect that you will sense that they're doing it again. Now, I don't know what that is. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. There's a rinse and repeat cycle. They went back to something. They're holding on to it. I feel like they also feel like you're holding a grudge. Could be a 4-year relationship or age difference. This is Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Somebody wants to work on something with you, or they're needing to work on themselves. Okay, let's get messages from your person. Love. I want to make love to you, which you have never experienced before. I want intimacy every way possible with you. I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Your touch, your voice really heals me. I don't think that's a lie, but I just feel like there's something dark about your person. I love you. I'm not perfect, but I promise you I will love you. But it's like, who want to go through struggle love if somebody can't heal whatever these vices are? It says, let go of fear. You are safe with me. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. I mean, they have told you they love you 3 times now. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. And I don't feel like that's how, I'm not saying they don't feel that way. I feel like this introverted, hiding, cloaking energy is because there's something here they have fear about you knowing about them. And I feel like they know that you see it, or if they come around enough or talk to you enough, or, you know, spend enough time with you that you will see it. You got my world at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. I'm not going to read that one. Let's get channel songs for you. But it says you mean the world to me. So they see you as a total package. That could be why you're intimidating them. I mean, you look at this big lion and there's a little girl taming the lion, like the strength card, which is like being an influence over somebody. Almost being such a persuasive influence that you can control them with your feminine wiles. Like, that's how they're seeing you. Channel songs. What you got here? You think I'd leave your side, baby. You know me better than that. Sade, by your side. Capricorn. I forgot who just got that. What am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? But how can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl? Next lifetime, Erykah Badu. She's a Pisces. I don't know what that means. We do have the third party, the love triangle card here. The lovers is here. The two of swords. That could be a choice between two being torn. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Okay. So you're dealing with a smooth criminal. Could be a Virgo, Michael Jackson. And you could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. See what I'm saying? The king of the jungle. But look at that little girl. She's controlling him. Nicki Minaj, Sagittarius, monster. You're taming something in this person. Look, it says people only change for the ones they truly want. And remorseful, trapped in guilt and shame for their own actions. That's what the Seven of Swords is. Somebody is feeling ashamed for not being ready for you. And then the bottom of the deck, you have part 2 on the run, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Unconventional, good girl, bad boy connection. That's that lion and the Empress energy. Polar opposites that complement one another well and rejecting cliches. Who wants the perfect love story anyway? Cliche. So this is not a perfect love story, y'all. The love look a little dark. The love look a little complicated. It looks a little bit messy. It looks like chaos, right? But inside of that chaos is some kind of calm with this energy here. And I don't know what that means to you. I don't. But there's a message in that where you're not getting a real clean cut answer because there's chaos in this connection. And even the strength card talks about lust. It talks about like needing to tame that part of yourself, the animalistic part of yourself that just want to go humping on everything. Just because you're in the prime of your life don't mean that you can. Some of you have been trying to tame this person and it hasn't worked. But it's like at the same time you've made an impact on them, whether you realize that or not. So take that how it resonates. They still watch you. They still want you. But they got to grow up. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Pisces Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see where things stand with you and your person from their perspective, just in general though, because it can include your energy as well. But let's see how they're feeling. Of course, your energy will be mixed in. Who you're dealing with? You got a Taurus, a Pisces, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, a Libra, an Aries, or a Cancer person showing up in your reading. All right, doesn't have to be their sign, but let's see what you got going on. Where do you stand from their perspective? What's going on in this connection? It is confusing. It's probably, if it's confusing, it's probably not aligned. Your gut is telling you something. Their gut is telling them something, because this is the solar plexus chakra, this yellow here. Connected to Leo, connected to Aries. So those signs could be significant. And then you got the sacral. The chemistry is loud. The connection is quiet. Yeah. So there could be a very sexual chemistry between you two. But maybe there are other things that are not in alignment. And your intuition, their intuition is telling both of you that there's not an alignment deeper, possibly than the sex. That's possible for some of you. Now, obviously, that's not the whole reading. So stick around because things could change. So let's see. How are they feeling for you right now? So it looks like a lot of attraction, but it does feel like confusion about more than just sex. Okay. How are they feeling for you? I have so much craziness going on in my life. So maybe that's why they're not in alignment right now. What is their next move? Action, thoughts, feelings, intentions, because they may not act. I smile when I think about you. So they could just be reminiscing about you. You might be this person's peace. You know what might be happening is the connection might be quiet because nothing's going on right now. Even though the chemistry is there, it's not aligned right now because the timing might not be right. May not be that somebody doesn't have feelings. It could be a Scorpio. Okay, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius person. What's the challenge? Someone is very passionate about you. Yeah, and that's the thing. The passion is here. It says the chemistry is loud, but the connection is quiet. And it says you desire effort, not excuses, right under that. You could be dealing with an Aries for sure, or a Scorpio. What's the outcome? I have a gambling addiction and financial issues. Okay. They say they have a secret lifestyle. They could be struggling with debt. It says, I wish I had chosen you instead. You got a mutable sign, a Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius. It says goes with the flow. I want to apologize for breaking your heart. I don't love them. Yeah, they're saying they wish they had chosen you instead. It says, I don't love them. I stay because they accept things I know you never would. Interesting. I felt like you were desperate for me and that turned me off. I don't know how true that is. It says, I'm covering my insecurities up with materialism. I want to reconcile with you. I have put you through so much unnecessary stress that you didn't deserve. And I think of you as soon as I open my eyes in the morning. I sincerely apologize for hurting you. I'm making plans for our future. You have helped me to see the light. So look, something might be dawning on this person about you, but it's something complicated going on here. What's going on? What's the craziness they have going on in their life? For some of you, it's money. Others of you, it's another person. The King of Swords. They don't feel stable. They make irrational decisions, or they don't feel like they're ready for something serious right now. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, namely somebody with an Aquarius Mercury placement. It could also be not speaking. The Judgment card, yeah. They're going through some major life lessons right now, and they can't really see the way forward. This person could feel like they're facing judgment, going through some bad karma. Like this is when the past has to be accounted for. This could be deceptive energy, lying to people, just doing things that wasn't in, acting in integrity. They could come across kind of narcissistic. Could be a Scorpio. It's like this person is saying, like, I need to clean something up. They do want forgiveness. This is somebody seeking forgiveness, but they're trying to atone. It's something inside. There's definitely self-awareness here that they're struggling with, facing something about themselves that they don't like. What's their next move and actions? I think of you. I smile when I think about you. The Strength card. Yeah, you're this person's backbone. You give them strength. You give them courage to face another day. They feel like you've been a positive influence over their life, and you are changing me. I'm hearing Jamie Foxx, you changed me, baby. Okay, he's a Sagittarius. What's going on with this? Strength card. This woman here in this card is taming this lion. She represents divine feminine. Now for a lot of them, they're getting a lot of bad karma because they hurt you, lying to you or whatever. The Two of Wands in reverse is that they are not exactly sure how to progress this. They don't have a plan. They don't. They do feel like life is weighing them down right now, but they know it's self-imposed. And they're trying to be accountable with the Judgment card. They're like looking in the mirror like, I've been a crappy person. I've always lied to my partners. I've always cheated. I always made decisions that were only about me. And it's hitting them like a ton of bricks, okay? Aries, Mars energy. Something could have happened in Aries season between you two. Or some of you could be on the cusp. All right, what is their challenge here? They're very passionate about you. The Knight of Pentacles. Even though maybe they didn't show it. They could have neglected you for work. They could be a workaholic. They could be a very materialistic person. And it says they have a gambling addiction. And him as a challenge is a gambling addiction. And their money might be messed up because of... They can have legal issues with this King of Swords in reverse and the Judgment card. But their money issues may be due to the fact that they gamble too much. Because he's definitely a gambler. He's a risk taker. And then the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is passionate. So they are passionate about you, but they've been slow to commit. Because it says the chemistry is loud, the connection is quiet. And the Knight of Pentacles talks about a stable connection, long-term intention, sincere feelings. They're there, but they're masked under this sex. This is a phallic symbol. This talks about a lot of passion and chemistry, which you already have here. Sometimes this is like somebody that you could have had a one-night stand with, or the sex was real hot and heavy, and then once they got a little bored, because this is boredom, they got a little bored with the fact that they got used to you, they moved on. What is the outcome? The Nine of Pentacles. They got to get their finances straight, be able to stand up on their own 2 feet. This is about independence and self-sufficiency. They got to get a financial firm foundation. Maybe they need to move out, get their own place, stop living with somebody. So I feel like they hit a rock bottom in some kind of way. Maybe you even put them out. And they need to get their finances straight. Yeah. This talks about leaving home. That's what I'm saying. Do they live with someone else? Pisces, that's your card. That could be you walking away as well. And then the Three of Cups is wanting to reconcile with you. I do feel like the outcome of this is once this person is financially stable and work through their mess, because they like you a lot, but they just got to get in alignment with you. I feel like y'all already have your stuff together. Yeah, they feel like they have like arrested development and they want to be able to give you the whole world. They feel like you deserve everything. This is the twin flame card, Aries, Venus energy, 11-11. And this is the week we're in right now. This is April the 11th through the 19th. So it does feel like there's something here about this person wanting to give you a good life, be very stable for you. They see themselves getting stable and then you two coming back together at some point. But right now they feel like their hands are tied. I don't know if this person has some criminal background or legal situation, because this is the jail card. And I just said there could be something going on with them with this craziness, judgment, the King of Swords in reverse. They could have even got like a bad lawyer, or maybe a judge that they feel like was unfair, gave them some time that they didn't feel like they deserved. That's very specific, but that's for some of you. Messages from your person. Promise. And doesn't this look like somebody in a visitation room, like leaning over the table? I mean, you know, the hands over the table, visiting, like you can't do too much touchy-feely. I don't know. Somebody could be in jail. It says, promise, I want to make a commitment. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things right between us. Yeah. Could be like white collar crime. I don't know. It says affectionate. There is one person who has deep feelings for you. So they got deep feelings for you. But they are masked under a lot of sex. Profound. You are unforgettable. You have left a permanent mark on my soul. And you have karmic battles. Even if it's not gambling, it's financial issues. It says, I am releasing what no longer serves me. Please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. I'm making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with my karmic situation and completing cycles. Channel songs for you to listen to if you choose. Somebody could work for Amazon, or maybe expecting a package today, or getting something even if you don't expect it. Messages in the music. You have You Give Good Love to Me. Could be a Leo. Whitney Houston. You got Level Up, Sierra. Could be a Scorpio. All right, it says never settle for less. Empowerment, growth, and expansion. Expansion, closure, completion of a cycle, moving up or on. Top of your game, getting back in the game and back on your feet. I feel like that's what they need to do. You got Down Low, R. Kelly, Creeping, Sneaky Link, and In the Closet. Like I said, it feels like a lot of passion here. Look at that orange again, which is the sacral chakra, sexual chakra. So maybe this has been a really secretive relationship. You have God and Me by Mary Mary. That's the Judgment card. You got the Judgment right here. Anointed, answering the higher calling on your life. Righting wrongs, amends, righteous. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Higher self-activation, forgiveness, apology, baffled at your strength, and unseen favor or help from the universe. Yeah. Somebody could be finding that they're getting out of jail. This could be a moment to celebrate. Somebody could be coming home. It says so much things to say. Lauryn Hill. She's a Gemini. It's gossip and rumors. Did something say gossip? Gossip, rumors, projections. Stay vigilant and resilient. That could be why the relationship is private. Maybe y'all don't want people in your business. Persevere in the face of opposition or criticism, external forces attacking you or the connection. Targeted, stand your ground, and false narratives. I don't know what any of that means, but so many things to say by Lauryn Hill. God and Me by Mary Mary. Level Up by Sierra. You Give Good Love to Me by Whitney Houston. And Down Low, R. Kelly. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. All right, y'all. Peace.